Smoke, there's fire. Tonight, we witness a collapse in the Garden as the Atlanta Hawks found out the lights were too bright inside a roaring MSG with fans going crazy. We had fans outside, inside. The energy was right. Captain started the first quarter with a barrage. Total dominance from the gate. 19 points. His name is Brunson Jordan. Yes, I said it. The Atlanta Hawks were just in over their heads. And when that fourth quarter come, that's when the boys in orange and blue turn it up a notch. The heat in the kitchen was just too much. And the Hawks were overwhelmed. They were outclassed, outgunned in the fourth. As the Knicks doubled down as to why they should be the undisputed favorite in this series. And this series will not be going the distance. We're going to talk about all of this and more on Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. What's up, New York City? I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game and had a great night like I did. Fantastic night. Spectacular performance. But before we begin, let's get started with the proper formalities. We got to smash the like button. On the way in, smash that like button. Very important for the algorithm. We got to let them know that we're cooking with hot grease. And these New York Knicks are for real. All right. Also, while you're at it, you might as well subscribe, because we know that in the last 28 days that well over 50% of you guys are not subscribed. So subscribe now to help us close the gap. And of course, we have special milestones that we look to achieve on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And it starts with the 5K giveaway, where we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. No phone numbers, no emails. Subscribe now. Help us close the gap. And one of our lucky and loyal subscribers will win this Jalen Brunson rookie card. Man, big time salute to everybody in the building. I see you, Crims Dad, early. Tugboat Taylor, my man Joe from AC. OKF Nation in the building. All right. Angie in the building. Big time salute. All right. Big time salute to Cheryl. Okay, I see you. Reginald. Okay, I see you. My man Sean. Big time salute. And my man Killer B. OKF Nation, Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Man, we had a great time inside that Discord server, chopping it up. You know, it got a little intense in there, you know what I'm saying? But we held it down. I feel like a lot of us are just expecting total demolition. And, you know, it's the playoffs. Like, if you look at all of the games today, they were all very similar, very close in the halftime. And then in the third quarter, fourth quarter, you start to see the levels. That's what happened in the Toronto game. I didn't finish watching the Toronto. I only saw like maybe the first half, good moments of the first half. And then I saw a big chunk of the Minnesota game in the first half. And, you know, cream rises to the top. And honestly, you know, I'm not sure what's going on with Houston right now, but I think every team that's the higher seed is going to win. I don't have no upsets in the first round. I don't trust none of those teams. The lower seeded teams, they're all food. I think the toughest matchup probably is Minnesota, but I think Denver, they're on a mission. We'll see what happens. But as far as these New York Knicks getting it done, continuing the trend, very, very, very important for us to get this win tonight. Oh man, big time salute to my man Killer B. He gave away 5 memberships, man. Welcome to OKF Nation, man. Antone Monroe, big time salute to you. Smooth Bro NY, welcome to OKF Nation. All right, Joan. Is that Joan Nami? Okay. Oh no, June. Big time salute to you, June. Welcome to OKF Nation. All right. Oh, is that so? Welcome to OKF Nation and Nighttime 1956. Welcome to OKF Nation. Big time salute to you guys, man. And who just got, thanks to my man Killer B, man. You definitely one of the MVPs, dog. I do appreciate you, family. But for doing that and helping get more people inside the nation. If you are a channel member, all you have to do is go to that membership tab, click on all the perks there. But the first thing you need to do is get inside that Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. So big time salute to you for that. I see my man Crim's dad in the building. Big time. I see that. I see it. Oh man, KD's not playing. Oh Lord, what does that mean? Big time salute to my man, Matter of Opinion. That KD not playing. I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. They tried to get LeBron to the second round, y'all. I don't know. But we had to talk about the Knicks tonight. I was definitely thoroughly impressed with the way the game started. I thought that the Knicks did a great job of kicking things off this game. One of the keys, by the way, I did a 10 keys to victory. I got so much goddamn notes and stats all over the goddamn place. Let me see if I could really quickly, and then we open up the phone lines. I want to look at some of these keys. So listen to my keys, right? So dominate the first quarter. That's what we did tonight. I felt like we came out gunning. Jalen Brunson looking for, a really, really impactful, powerful start. I call him Jalen Jordan. The reason why dominating the first quarter was important, and it is important, is that every team, including this game tonight, who won the first quarter, won the game. And that was something that I stressed. And we know that the Knicks in the regular season struggled to get off to good starts in the first quarter. Another thing, too, is defending the paint is more important than the 3-ball, believe it or not. And hold on. Let me pull up the box score really quickly. So tonight's game definitely was a tale of two halves for sure. With the Knicks really pulling away. I mean, the defense turning up a lot in the second half, but the Hawks did shoot 38% from 3. We know that that's a number that we would prefer not to see, but the Hawks have been shooting the 3-ball well against us. All right. And the goal for me was to protect the paint, which is something that we did tonight. The Hawks were averaging 51 points in the paint after the Trae Young trade. We held them to 42 tonight. All right. I didn't mean to hit that one. My fault. We held them to 42 tonight. And that was a big deal. And we also dominated the paint battle as well, which is another big deal. So I was glad to see a lot of these keys that I came up with coming to fruition. Take them to the fourth quarter with the lead. Major, we are 46-2 anytime we lead going into the fourth quarter. So I thought that would be a major, major feat. Turnovers. We did a great job in the second half, just tighten up on the turnovers. We did a good job neutralizing the size. I mean, everything that I touched on came into fruition tonight, and I thought that was very solid and pivotal to us winning the game. Now, I definitely want to open up these phone lines. If you do want to call up, 646-995-8389, voice your opinion. Ty, I see you called up before the show, Ty. If you want to talk, call me back. I wasn't sure. By the way, this is a show phone number. All right. So don't call this number thinking you're going to talk to me. I don't be on this number every day. If you want to reach me, the best way to reach me is my email, info@thisweekinsidethenix.com. All right. What's going on? Derek, Brooklyn in the building. How you felt about this game, family?
Oh man, loved it. I loved the way we came out on fire. Came out
Mm-hmm.
on fire. Our defense was on fire. Oh man, the steals, Mitchell Robinson, like I said, protecting the paint. Uh, just everything was fire. And that Hacker Robinson is going to backfire on them. You're going to put
100%.
your own selves in the penalty, and we're going to
Yep.
shoot free throws for the rest of the game. So
Yep.
keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I love Clarkson. I love the way Clarkson played today. Love the way he
Man,
played today. He
solid,
came off
right?
the
And he had the guard
yes.
Kuminga.
Yes, he's up for the task. He's up for the task. He stays ready. Stays ready. That's 1 through 13. Stay ready. You got to stay ready. But I loved it. I loved everything about the game. The energy in the building was on fire. I think Brown did some good coaching. Brown did some good coaching.
Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. And Cat came off. Came off at the right time late in the game, but
Yep.
he can't. Yeah, everybody did their job. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Everybody did what they were supposed to do.
Yep. It was
Everybody did.
definitely a team effort.
That's what it takes to win championships. That's what it takes to win championships. Team effort. Team effort. Came out, and I love the way we come out. I love the way we came out. That's it. So yeah. So I'm very high. I still say Knicks in four. Still saying Knicks in
Yeah,
four.
yeah, yeah. That
I
my
still say
energy is definitely that way. 100%. My
yes,
prediction
yes.
was 5, but my energy's 4.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think what you're saying. I think what
Mm-hmm.
you're saying. I think what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, overall, well, man, we had a great game. Everything just fell right into place. It seemed like, and, like I said, we gotta just watch a couple of turnovers. And early on, we missed a couple of defensive assignments. It seemed like it.
Yes.
We missed a couple of defensive assignments, but
Mm-hmm.
we cleaned it up. Cleaned it up. Everybody, we cleaned it up. And now we can get rid of that narrative about Cat and Brunson don't get along and they
Oh
argue
yeah,
over
that's
things.
come on.
Let's get
Yeah,
rid
that's nonsense.
let's get rid of that nonsense because you could tell that they get along. They get along. So like I
Yep.
said, I'm loving it, brother. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So that's
Fantastic,
about
man.
yeah, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Salute to
Thank you.
you, man. And salute to you and all the Nick Nation, man. Salute to
Thank
everybody
you.
today, brother. All right,
Big
man.
time salute.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's my man Derek from Brooklyn. Big time salute to Brooklyn. We got my man No Clock Tugboat in the building. I see the doctor. I see Moses. 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will call
10
back. What's going on,
seconds.
Tugboat?
What's going on, brother?
Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling better, but my voice is still shot.
Okay. That's good that you're feeling better though.
Yeah, I feel better, but I don't sound better. But I feel better off this win, though. How you feel?
I feel great, man. You know my motto: a win is a win. I don't give a damn. We win all of them by 1 point. As long as we win, that's
I
all
felt
that
like it was a good
matters.
win. That's why I was
Yeah, me
lost. I
too.
was like, yo, the Discord, like I said, the Discord versus the crowd look completely opposite. Cause I'm
Yes.
with the crowd right now. I'm
Hell
taking
yeah,
this
me too.
win by any means necessary. Okay, we got him by
Hmm.
19, or excuse me, we had him by what? Highest was 16,
No, 19, I think. Yeah, with the
19,
19.
and then
Yep.
and then we beat him by what?
12 or 11. Hold on, let me get the exact No, it's on the screen. Yeah, 113 and 102.
Yeah, so we beat them by 11. I was lost on the Discord conversation, but either way, yeah, we started off a little bit slow defensively. That got us in the
You
bind.
know what it was? I could tell you that their standards are really high. They think the Hawks are trash and we should blow them out every game. And I'm like, it don't always work that way. And I don't think the Hawks are trash either.
Fair enough, and that's the thing. It's like, well, even if they are trash, it's like, yo, we got to figure out what type of trash they are. Are they recycling bin? Are they, when you go to your trash dump, there's all different types of sections. So are they aluminum? Are they recycling?
Right.
Are they all this? But no, it was dope seeing the Knicks play how they play. But you could also see we were still doing some experimentation throughout that game.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I didn't mind us looking a little haphazardly because I was like, yo, I don't know what everybody's seeing right now, but this is clearly a win. Clearly a
Clearly a
win.
win. Clearly a win. Yep. We had to lead every quarter. First quarter, we came out. Fourth quarter, it was just ours for the taking because we played the right basketball at the right moments. And yes, we had moments where we didn't look so great, but that's basketball.
And if we can't say the whole first half was, let's get Jalen Brunson them stats real quick. Let's give him his numbers real
Right.
quick. 'Cause that whole first half was beautiful by Jalen Brunson. That was
Hmm.
cinematic by Jalen Brunson, and it was dope to see. And
Yep.
like everybody's wondering where Cat was at in the first half. I'm like, yo, he gonna show up in the second half. We gotta let JB do his thing in the first half, get his numbers up, and
Right.
then we gonna close it out. But your client did well. I mean,
Thank you.
even the way he opened up, I thought it was dope. I
Fire.
mean, I thought the whole team. I mean, let me ask you this: do you have anybody on your naughty list right now as far as tonight?
You you mean that somebody who didn't play well?
Yeah,
I thought everybody played well. Every
I
single
thought
person.
I thought everybody played well because even when we had Deuce and he was shooting them bricks or air balls, I ain't gonna say
Hmm.
bricks, but the air balls and everything from the first half. I'm like, he's still warming up. He'll figure it out.
100%.
Clarkson, he's still warming up. He'll figure it out. Even Mitch was looking a little lost on defense the first quarter. I want to say it
Yeah,
was.
he was. Yep, he was. But that's just basketball. And like Town said, Town said I was rusty. I had to warm up. 12 days off. You know.
They're all warming up.
Um. hmm
Yeah, they're all warming up, and that's the thing. It's like, yo, we just heating up. Atlanta was playing on full 10. I mean, what's your answer for
Yeah.
that CJ McCollum?
I thought, and this was one of my keys to victory was that you limit Brunson on CJ and put him some on Dyson. Now here's the problem, and I know what Mike Brown's thinking. Dyson Daniels is a power forward in this system. He sets a lot,
Hmm.
as you see tonight, he sets a lot of screens.
Yeah,
So what you don't want to happen is you put him on Dyson. Now McCollum is coming, they forced to switch on
right.
Brunson. So either way, Brunson would have to guard him. I just don't like Brunson having to fight through the screen. I rather that. I rather
But
him,
see,
get him after the screen. But that's
exactly.
just
I'd rather have that too because it just seemed like McCollum had a lot of open threes. It wasn't like challenge threes. It was a lot of open threes, and that
yeah,
was on default
off
of
screens and
Brunson.
stuff. Yep, off
Yeah.
screens. Jalen Johnson double team. That's another thing I didn't like.
Oh man,
Uh,
you called it out.
just too much.
That double
Yeah,
team has to stop.
has to stop. Has
Has
to
to
stop.
stop. Like that is completely unnecessary. I get it. We're gonna put that pressure on, let you know we're there. But at the
Right.
same time, I think they realize like we ain't gotta do all that. But I thought it was
No.
a beautiful win, man.
Yeah. Besides that's the only sore spot. He did go with a no center. I mean, I couldn't look. I was prepared win or lose to go in, but I'm not going to nitpick on a win. It was a good win, and you're not going to do everything perfect. As long as you get the win, that's all that matters. That's all we
Yeah.
care about.
And the other thing is I think the Knicks were playing a lot for the fouls. They were playing a lot for the refs, and I was like, yo, y'all gotta get out of that. Y'all
Mm,
gotta get out of that because it was a lot of times our guys was on the ground unnecessarily. And Atlanta
right.
Hawks, they were playing through fouls, and when they were going for their fouls, like when they did go for the fouls, they were going for the shot. When we went for the
Right.
fouls, it was like we're just throwing the ball up and expecting the foul, and then when we didn't get it, we were confused. So I just hope
Right.
next game we move on from that and realize, okay, these refs ain't in our best interest, which is obvious, and we just move forward from that and we just play ball.
But if I could give a little slight pushback on the refs, we took 30 free throws. I,
Right.
we can nitpick and say, yeah, there's some things they missed. They were playing football with us, facts. But we still took 30 free throws, and they changed a couple of calls.
Yeah, they did.
And so they're not perfect. I mean, yeah, there's things they shouldn't mess up, but I don't think we should. I think the refs was not as bad as we think they were. Did they miss calls? Of course, but they gave us. We went to the line. Towns went to the line 10 times.
Right.
If Towns can
And I,
go to the line 10 times, I'm taking that every night.
and I don't know. Did you watch that Denver game? That Denver
I saw the
Wolves
first
game?
half. I saw the
Yeah, that
first
the
half,
refs
and
were
then yeah,
atrocious in that game.
mm,
Atrocious. And I was scared that they were gonna bring that energy to our game because the Cavs game it wasn't like that. The Cavs games they let them play, and in our game they let them play. So I didn't mind that one bit. But I was a
right.
little
But
bit scared.
Toronto's a little. Toronto are like they. That's the easiest. I can't say that. I think
I know
Orlando's
what
gonna
you're
be the
saying though.
easiest.
I know what you're saying
I
though.
get yeah. I can't say that. I think Orlando's gonna be, but at the same time, it's a different style with Toronto. They're not the most physical.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. So
yeah. That's fine, man. I'm looking forward to LD's call because I want to see what he has to say. And
Please call up.
yeah, no, you know he will. You know he will. Hey, oh, my bad. Did you ever I gave a call back to Randall a couple sessions ago. Did you ever give it back to him?
To Randall?
Yeah, I gave it.
I'm gonna save
I gave
him.
one.
Nah. You right. Because I got the hang up from Ty, and I'll give Randall his call back.
Okay, right on, man. And
Perfect.
I mean, I'll probably call back after LD call back because I know he's gonna say some nonsense. So I'm all here. I got a little bit of voice left for that.
Okay. I appreciate you, Tugboat. No
No,
clock,
likewise,
Tugboat,
buddy.
man. Big time.
All right.
All right. What's going on, Sarge in the building? How you feeling, family?
Feeling good, homeboy. What's going on?
Man, we got the win. That's all I care about.
You got
People
that
complaining,
right.
talk
You
about,
got
we
that
should have
right.
blew them out. Man, listen, it is what it is. We
It's-
taking a win.
It's like they're kindergarten trying to get to high school, the Hawks.
Right.
You know, it's stuff they like if I'm Yoda. Much to learn, you still have.
Yes. Not quite there, young fella. Not quite there yet.
Exactly. That's got a couple of points, man. One, the so-called experts just talked about come playoff time, they're only going to play, maybe 7 people because they're going to extend minutes to the starters because you. I'm like, y'all, shut the fuck up.
Dude, watch the language, but I'm with
we
you.
played 9 guys,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Play like you've been playing. Just because it's the playoffs, I mean, we got a deep bench.
We
And
do
you
got a
saw
deep bench.
They gave us the 16-point lead,
Yep, that's facts.
right? And my other point, the coach, he fucked up. The coach of
Wait, watch
Atlanta fucked up.
watch the F bombs. Watch the F bombs. I'm with you though.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
He maneuvered up, right?
I got you.
Because he went Hackimich with
Right.
5 minutes to go.
Right.
I mean, what's wrong with you, man? I mean, all we gotta do is get to 5, take him out, and every foul goes to the line for us for the rest of the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like you do that later, like it's 2 minutes to go or something like that. You don't do it early in the quarter because it backfires on you.
Bingo.
But other than that, I'm happy. Shout out to the Dominican Brotherhood.
That's facts.
My
Represent.
man Cat, you the dude. I've been saying
Represent.
it all year. I've been saying it. Can't nobody guard you.
Can't guard him.
Just gotta keep going for it, man. So.
And remember, he said, I'm not sure if you heard the end. He said he was rusty. Now he get warmed up. Oh my.
Yeah, dude, he
Wait to
hasn't
game
had
2.
that big game yet. When he's knocking down 3 or 4 3-pointers like we saw when he was in Minnesota.
Right.
He hasn't had that big game yet. It's coming.
Wait to game 2. Watch Cat in game 2. Just watch.
Yep. But I'm happy, man.
Yep. Big time, man. That's all you got? Anything else you want to add?
No, I wish like in the fourth quarter when Towns was going and they brought Brunson in, he went into, pounding the ball.
Oh yes.
And I'm like, just keep moving the ball around, man. We know you the man, but just go to the guy that's hot. Keep giving it to Cat. They got nobody that can guard him.
That's a good one. That's a good critique. I agree with that.
I'm happy, but that one little thing, I'd say, end of the game, if we up, dude, just keep moving the ball. Give it to the hot hand.
Got you. Now that's a good one, especially because he was off.
Yeah. And I can't wait to see what all the experts on ESPN and others, Stephen A. Smith, got to say.
They're gonna throw it like water under the bridge. But I appreciate you, Sarge, man. Thank you for the call, family.
All right, boss.
All right, big time.
Peace.
All right. Let me get my man Wanda Doctor. By the way, if you are calling the show, before we take more calls, definitely smash that like button. Also, please try to watch the language. This is a family show. Now, I will say this though, bring that energy, but we don't gotta swear. All right. Did I got the new rules here? Okay, bet. These are the rules, by the way. So as we go along, some people may trigger you. You always have the option to call back. Everyone gets 3 minutes. And of course, you could request a caller. You could donate a call back like Tugboat did earlier. And then also, if the other team calls up trolling, I don't think they're going to call up tonight. we could get them up off the line. I do have a hang up, so y'all don't even have to worry about that. All right, so let me get my man, the doctor, on the line. My man, Juan, the doctor. Let's see what he going to be cooking up tonight. This brother always has great calls. Always. What's going on?
Ron, how you doing? How are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Juan?
Oh, I'm elated. Happy. That's a plan.
Oh, man, this was a great night. I take the win. You know, people, of course, we can nitpick on things, but, you know, what say you? What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I have a couple of points, but first of all, is going back to the first thing. How many top 10 players can have scored 19 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds in the first quarter and set the tone of the game?
That's
How
fire.
many? You know what I mean? And
Not
when
many.
you set the tone on the game like that, you don't need to score that much on the next 3 quarters because everybody's
Right.
going to round out to you.
Right.
So that was fire. You got all your keys, and they hit them all pretty much. They won the first
Right.
quarter, the second quarter, third
Yep.
quarter, 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
4. They were winning by more than 10 points in the fourth quarter, which is I
Yep.
think 46-6. They were winning like that.
Mm-hmm. When they have the lead going into the fourth with 46-2.
46-2. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the top 3 team in the league. In my opinion.
That's incredible.
I mean, the nitpicking, I understand it. Everybody wants to really blow him out. But to be honest with you, I do count it as a blowout because they were at 1 point 19 up.
That's facts in the fourth quarter.
And in the fourth quarter, and that is without the 2-man pick and roll with Towns and Brunson because we're taking them out a little bit. So you have so many ways of actually winning and being funny, in my opinion. The adjustments that they were doing, they were great. I know you were saying about the double team, but I think it was more that they had on the actual switches. Like a lot of the trees that Johnson had, they were on switches that Mikhail was trying to do with Hart. And I think there was just miscommunication because of that rustiness that Towns was talking about. So me, I'm waiting for the second game to be like much better than this.
Right. I agree with that. All I was trying to say though, really quickly, was that when you double Johnson, now he's good at getting those corner threes. So that's what I was concerned about, because that happened a couple of times where they would double him and he was like 3 for 9 from the field. I was like, I wish they didn't have to do that. But it is what it is. We got the win, and it's part of the strategy, I guess, to give them different looks and make it difficult. You know, we got the win.
That's how it goes.
You know, I don't want to take away from nothing because they did most of it was good, to be honest.
And to be honest, I heard a couple of people, not on the show here with you, but criticizing Mikhail, saying, oh, he didn't score 20 points, 25 points. I mean,
oh, God.
You cannot have 4 or 5 people scoring 20 points.
Right.
You need somebody who's protecting the other team, is actually defending the other team.
Right.
I mean, he was doing a great job on Johnson.
Seconds.
Right. And for me, he did his job perfectly.
Right. That's it.
Good, but it was great.
Right.
All right, Karen.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Juan. Great call.
I appreciate you. Have a good one.
You as well. Listen, to the people who are complaining about Mikal Bridges, y'all didn't watch my show. Y'all need to go back and watch my 2 trial dates I did because Mikal Bridges was on trial and I was his lawyer. Mikal, his job is to not score 20. That's not what they're asking him to do. Can you stop putting your own bias and expectations on Mikal? If you stop doing that, then you'll be able to appreciate him more. His defense on Walker was phenomenal tonight. He put the Walker under the clamps. I thought Walker sounded shook on the interview with Amazon today. Did y'all hear that? Why are we talking about what brothers are scoring? Like, where are we going? All right, let me get back to the queue. And yeah, notice I'm sticking to the clock. Hard clock tonight, because there's going to be a lot of callers. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. What's going on, Ty?
Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on?
Hey, big win, man.
Yeah, big win.
Thank you.
Big win, man.
Are you upset they didn't blow them out?
No, well, we did blow them out. You know
Okay.
what? I'm not. The reason why I'm not like so excited because this is what I knew was gonna happen. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
I knew this was gonna happen. So I'm not like you can win by 1, you can win by 10, you can win by 12. But they did get blown out. And I'm gonna tell you why. But first, I want to give a shout out to Mikal Bridges, the whole Knicks
Thank you.
team. Mikal came out the game. They actually ran plays for him in the first part of the first quarter.
You peeped that.
Mikal looked amazing. He was light on his feet. He played excellent D. That's why Alexander and them boys could not get off. It was so beautiful to watch. Brunson came in and unexpectedly, because we know he can do it, but for him to take the tone, set the tone and take it to where he took it to, for us to not trail in the first quarter was very big and monumental for us because we needed that. We needed to set the
That's a fact.
tone, and we struck fear in their heart in the first quarter. So now they're chasing Brunson around. But here's the biggest part for me. When I seen the way Mike Brown's a genius, I took
Legendary.
myself, I took myself off of the, I took myself out of it to look at what he was looking at. He is utilizing Karl Anthony Towns as the Joker. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my!" The same. I don't know if they're running the same plays. He's utilizing him as the joker. And the difference is, Town can actually drive to the hole. Town got a little
Yeah.
bit more agility than the Joker. But the way he was, that's why the Joker has all those. See, Karl Anthony Towns missed a lot of passes tonight, or he would have had 10 plus assists, easy,
Right.
easy.
That was a
And
problem.
that's
But
why.
he was rusty, so we're gonna give him a pass.
Yeah, but not even that. Yeah, he was rusty, but the way they ran it through Karl Anthony Towns legitimately, fam.
Right.
They allowed Karl Anthony Towns to make the proper decisions like Joker does. That's why Joker always getting a triple double because they run
Right.
everything through and by him. And when I seen Brunson coming off and then Mikal coming
Yep.
off of him and Hart coming
Yep.
off of him, I said,
Yep.
oh shoot. I said, they got him playing like the Joker. So I'm gonna be honest, Atlanta's a little bit of trouble because this is a precursor to what's getting ready to happen. If Karl
Bingo.
Anthony Towns do not make those 6 turnovers, he got 10 assists, plus the points he
100%.
got, plus his rebounds. That's a triple double, ladies and gentlemen.
Triple
That's
double,
a
and
triple
we blowing
double.
them out.
And we blowing them out. And here's why we blew them out, guys. Because Okongwu had an anomaly today. Those 3-pointers he was hitting, he would not hit those at that pace, at that rate. He was hitting them
10
today.
seconds.
If he didn't hit those, you take Okongwu half his points away, we beat them easily by 19. Easily.
Facts.
You know, and
I
the
agree.
last part before I go,
Mhm.
when you look at the second quarter, they finally featured OG. That was beautiful. When they left
Right.
him in with the second string, they featured him. And I was
100%.
like, I said, okay. I said, okay, Mike Brown, you're not playing. He's not playing, y'all. He's not playing with this series, and he's not playing through this playoff run. So salute to the Knicks, man. I'm excited that we won. I'm happy that we won, but it's not something that I didn't think we could do. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
said, the Knicks in 4, man. Knicks in 4.
Knicks
All
in
right.
4. That's the energy
Absolutely,
and the
family.
vibes.
Absolutely, fam. Absolutely. Peace, bro.
Big time
I
salute.
appreciate you. All right, man.
Thanks. By the way, OG, if y'all want to know, he scored 7 points and finished the second quarter with 5 rebounds. That was his quarter to shine. They targeted him, and he made it happen. D from LA, I see you in the queue. I'm coming to my man D from LA, but I got my man Sean. Okay, Sean ain't answered, so I'm going straight to D from LA. All right, Sean, if you listening, I called you back. Let me get my man D from LA in the building. This should be an interesting call. What's going on?
What's going on?
LA.
First of all, I gotta shut up my mother-in-law. She's listening. She's the reason I'm on right now because she was listening to the show while I was working, and she walks up to me and she says, "Hey, somebody just said your name and said they want to hear your perspective." So that's why I'm going out, right?
Okay.
But shout out to her. But I gotta say this,
Salute
though,
to her.
right? I've always said this, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record. The objective Knicks fan, Karan, watches
Yes.
Knicks basketball from the perspective of that final game of the finals backwards.
Yes.
Right? I have a question for you. What is the difference between your where there's smoke, there's fire, or your typical Knicks analysis show and Knicks in 10? What is the significance of Knicks in 10 in comparison to everything else?
Knicks at 10 is the most important show because I'm telling you exactly where the Knicks are during that period of time. I'm comparing the past, the present, and predicting the future. It's
Okay.
very analytical
So
based
it's a
on
bigger,
stats.
it's basically a bigger picture, right?
Right.
Okay. So
10
in the
games.
context of in the context of how I look at the Knicks in comparison to who our peers should be, which is champions, the individual players are similar to your individual analysis of each game. Mike Brown is Knicks in 10. Does that make sense? So
I got you.
when looking at Knicks, before I get into any analysis of each individual player, how they're playing in that game, I'm looking at, okay, Mike Brown, what does your system look like in comparison to who our peers should be? We've had conversations. I don't even look. I could literally miss this and just wait for the next one.
You break it up a little bit, D. A
My
little
bad.
bit.
I said, I'm not looking at the Hawks, right? I'm looking past the Hawks. We've had this conversation already. Knicks won in this series. This series is not what matters to me. J Tap said something important though in the chat. He said it's the little things. And the reason why I emphasize as much as I did who we're playing, and you asked a very good question about Leon Rose. Should this make us look at Leon Rose? These playoffs will determine that, because we're not bragging about beating the Pistons last year. Beating the Hawks, right, we should be doing in our sleep. It's about how we look in comparison to who we're going to be facing, the real champions, because that's what we want this year. I mentioned something about Emmanuel quickly in the chat when I was watching the Raptors game. If you exclude Mitch Robinson, Karl-Anthony Towns, basically our starters and Mitch, everyone after that, if you combine their salary, they all make less than Emmanuel Quickly. And Emmanuel Quickly still has $8 million more. Right? So, literally. So, kudos to Leon Rose. But here's the thing, though. In comparison to a Detroit Piston, or the team that we're playing right now, or any team that does not have the salary cap, when I mention these salaries is because salaries matter. If we are the second best team in the second highest paid team in the league, playing a team whose best player was CJ McCollum today, I don't think it should be this close. And it's not necessarily just about this game. It's again looking at the Knicks in comparison to who we're going to be competing against. That's the main thing that I have to worry about. And the reason why I'm emphasizing is because when I said it the year before, last year, I said, look, I will give shout out to them against the Boston Celtics, because I didn't even see us winning the series last season. But when Knicks fans were talking about how much we destroyed the Pistons, I'm like, y'all may not agree. Pistons don't belong in this conversation in comparison to what we're looking to do. And lo and behold, when we met the Pacers, they did things that I emphasize that the Knicks should be doing, and they got us.
Right.
So if I'm looking at the season, look, this is only one game, and it's not about this game. It's about Mike Brown. I'm seeing things that I saw during the regular season. I'm like, look, bro, we can't still be doing this. It's not basic basketball. That's the only thing I'm pointing out. I'm glad we got the win, but again, I don't look at it compared to the Hawks. It's OKC. It's those systems I'm comparing us to. But we'll see. Good win.
Let's see how OKC looks in their game, and we'll compare.
No doubt.
All right. Big time. All right. Really quickly before I take the next call, I'm gonna say this. I get what he's trying to say. I just don't think that the salary is directly correlated with the talent. I think that a lot of teams that don't have big salaries perform well, and a lot of teams with big salaries, they're trash. So, like the Cavs got the #1 salary, right? Or they're up there. I think they still do got the number. I think they still are a second neighbor team. Nonetheless, it doesn't even matter. Are the Cavs the best team in the league? No. Right. So I don't, I don't look at the salary. And then where's the Thunder salary? I'm pretty sure the Thunder salary ain't all the way up there either. And they got the best team in the league. San Antonio Spurs. Do you account for rookie contracts? Right. 3 of the Spurs' best players are on rookie scale contracts. So, I don't know. I hear what he's trying to say, but it's just, I see the pushback there. supposed to tie. I'm gonna try Sean one more time. Hopefully he answers 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Sean, what's good, family?
Yo, what's good, Karan? Sorry I missed your call the first time, man.
No doubt, man. It's all good. Where we going tonight? How you feeling right now about this game?
Man, I feel great, man. I really don't have nothing to pinpoint on. I don't have nothing to complain about, to be honest with you. I think
Thank you.
Mike Brown coached a good game. He put the players in the right position to either score or play make. His rotations, I felt like, was spot on, especially when he brung in Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson might be our X factor for this series. The way he can turn it on and score a basket, or the defense sometimes, the loose balls, the offensive rebound. I think Jordan Clarkson can be a little X factor. I'm not putting a lot in his basket, but from just playing this team, this Atlanta Hawks team coming off the bench, I think if he can give us 10 points a game or somewhere around that, I think Jordan Clarkson can really lift us up all over this series. Cat continue to do what he doing. Cat had 3 blocks. Maybe you could correct me on this, but I don't remember the last time Cat had 3 blocks in the game. I think
Cat has been playing.
phenomenal.
He's been defending the paint all year, and people didn't give him credit for it. But yes, the 3 blocks, he doesn't really do the blocks thing, but he does a great job defending the paint. I just had to
Yes.
add to that. Yeah, 100%.
Yes. He does, and he defended it well. He started off like he said he was a little rusty in that first half. Second half, he turned it on, and I like how Jalen Brunson said, "Look, I'm gonna start us off, and I want you to lead the way. And fourth quarter, we gonna all get together and play team ball." And that's exactly what we did. We played great team ball. We was versatile on both sides of the ball. A little bit of everybody was playing. I believe your client played good. The defense he played was good. I just think overall, the whole team win, the whole camaraderie of our team is good. We just got to go in game 2 with the same mentality, take this win. Because if we take game 2, I don't see them winning a game. I can see us sweeping these points. If we take
That's a
game
good
2,
one.
because they're gonna be nervous. When these young boys get nervous and they in the playoffs, they're gonna start making jittery passes, just like
That's
they was
facts.
doing in the game. They was
Right.
making foolish passes. Or Kongwu wanted to throw it back to Johnson while Johnson was running the other way. It's just things like that. Also, I think Josh Hart played good on Johnson. Also, now I
He did
can
do a
see
good
where
job. He did.
he did. I can see where we might want to mix it up a little bit. Probably put Mikhail OG on him, but I think right now keep everything where it's supposed to be. Everything right now where it is, keep it how it is. Now, if we need to mix something up, if we have to, then we can do that along down the road. But right now,
Yep.
I like how everything is. Only Tad thing I'm worried about. Is OG ankle. Is he good?
Oh,
Is
he
he
looked good.
would?
I think he all right.
Yes, he did, but that was a bad
10
tweet. Did you see it?
seconds.
He
Yeah, I
did
did.
roll that ankle pretty bad, but as long as we can, like I said, keep this mentality, keep the same effort and monster play that we playing with, I think we good. Hey, somebody said it in the chat, but I'm gonna say it again. 1 down, 15 more to go. Appreciate you,
Thank you,
Karan.
family. Great call.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, yo, listen, let me just say this too. We gotta be happy, man. Like this is a win. Let's not get too like, we should have did this. Yeah, we did win by 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, we won. By the way, hold on, we got somebody who's triggered. My man Tugboat Taylor wants to call back to get this brother back on the line. He said he was gonna call back. Let's see what he got to say. He wanted to hear what D from LA had to say. So D has spoken. Let's get my man Tugboat back in the building.
Yo.
What's going on, Tugboat? You heard D. What were your
my
thoughts?
bad. No, I didn't really hear what he said. What did he say?
Oh, okay.
It
I see the call back.
breaking up. Yeah, it was breaking up on my half. But no, I was just
No,
putting it in there.
basically, he was trying to say that he looks at it like he's looking at the end result. He's thinking that we should perform great against these teams because You know, we our payroll. He's
Yeah, but
doubling
they're
down
talking
on the
about
payroll.
salary.
Yeah, because we have the second highest payroll, so then that means that we should be, you know, destroying or door walking these teams whose salary are less. And that's his whole thing. He's looking at it from our salary and the fact of our expectations of competing with the Oklahoma City Thunder in the potential finals. He's looking for that type of performance from these guys. He says it's deeper than just one game. And yes, he takes the win, but he's looking for something that's going to make him see.
What does he mean by salary, though?
Well, he's saying that because the Atlanta Hawks, they don't got a high salary, then they shouldn't be on our level based on what we're paying for. We're paying.
Okay.
We should have a better team. And so I'm not sure what your thoughts on that.
No, I don't really have too many deep thoughts on that because I was like, yo, Brunson is Brunson the highest paid player on our team?
No, he's not.
Is he the best player on our team?
100,000%.
What's his salary?
His salary is what, 39, 40 million a year, something like that.
So I like I said, I missed it. I was really just dropping them for later. My bad. I didn't mean to.
No, I mean, look, we could even go deeper, right? Look at the Pacers last season. What was their salary?
Yeah, the salary
saying.
conversation. I don't know, man.
I don't like. I get what he's trying to say.
I'm
I just
not
don't
a Capital One guy. I'm not
right,
a what's in your wallet type of guy.
No, I got you. I just don't think that the salary is the best correlation all the time. In some cases, yes, but no. You got the Spurs. You got a lot of teams who don't have much salary that are good. So, because remember, you got a lot of rookies on rookie scale. It's a lot of politics. There's nuances to it.
So this whole thing was saying that we should be playing at a OKC level?
Yeah, based on the salary.
What if OKC don't make it to the finals?
There's a chance of that happening too.
There's a good chance of that happening. I mean, you see what's going on in the West. It's getting a little weird on the West. I ain't saying spooky on the West. I'm just saying it's getting a little weird on the West.
Are the Lakers winning?
Why is KD not playing? why is KD not playing?
Man, stranger things have happened in this goddamn league, dog. I'm telling you right now. Oh, the Lakers are up.
Oh, of course they are. I mean,
in the third.
Yeah, KD's not playing out of nowhere. That was weird.
You can't listen. You can't make this up. You can't make
it up. And it's just like,
yeah. That's why I know it's not rigged. As much as we joke or we say rigged, it's not rigged. Trust me.
What do you mean?
No, it's not rigged, man.
What do you mean?
It's
KD not playing against Luka-less, Austin Reeves-less Lakers, and all of a sudden KD can't play?
No, I get it. I'm just saying sometimes, you know, the truth is stranger than fake. That's all I'm kind of trying to say.
I like that. Okay, I'm with you on that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do feel what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just
the truth is.
I joke when I say these things, but I do understand we dealing with corruption. There's a lot of corruption, and they trying to come for our owner. And oh boy, that's we might have to talk about that tomorrow.
I know, because that's a whole different conversation. Because you see what he's on. I know you read that Atlantic article.
Yes, I did.
I know you did. That is a nasty
I feel like
article.
So they wanted the playoffs. Now we want to have these conversations, dog. Come on,
crazy.
Man.
Why
we're gonna talk about that on Members Only Sunday. Let's have some fun.
All right, yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to dive in there. But yeah, no. I meant to donate the call for later. I didn't mean to hop in right now. But I'm
call back later. I got you. Call back later.
Right,
You good?
All
right. It's my man Tugboat Taylor. Holding back. Hold on, we got another trigger. Hold on, I'm coming in the queue, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. LD says you already know what needs to do. Triggered. Okay. Oh boy. Oh man. Hold on. Let me get. Man. Hopefully he's not upset with me, because I think I did a good job, you know, articulating his point. I do understand his point. Uh-oh. I got you back, man. What's going on? Is it for me? Did I trigger you?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. Well, again, my mother-in-law is legit now a fan.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's salute to moms-in-law, man. We appreciate the love, man. It's a family show.
Back. Say, what's up, Sherry? She's loving it right now. She's over there.
What's up, Sherry?
Right. Facts. here's the thing, right? So I got a question for those who inquire why I keep bringing up salary, right? And then they mentioned something like the Spurs are up there. Well, those who understand the context, number one, they tanked to get a generational super megastar who's still on his rookie contract. Then the following year, they got another rookie of the year, and then they drafted Harper. So we all get the context of why their salary is so low in comparison to the talent that they already have, which is superior to their salary. But here's a question I have for those who inquire. So we won game one, amazing. I have a proposition, right? For the rest of these playoffs, the Knicks roster wear Hawks jerseys, and the Hawks roster wear Knicks jerseys. Is anyone willing to take that proposition?
You mean change teams?
Yes. So we have the Hawks roster, and the Hawks have the Knicks roster.
Hell, listen, we all agreed that
Okay.
we better than the Hawks, though, D. Come on,
Okay.
you know that.
But,
I'm just
that's my point, though.
But D, my point is though,
Right.
I don't think the Hawks are a bad team. I
They're
think we're
not
better
a
than
bad
them.
team. They're not a bad team.
You know,
but again,
because they were saying they were trash in the Discord. You know, people were saying
whoever's saying it's trash is fine. The thing is this: modern basketball is so high IQ that even the worst team, it wouldn't shock me if the Hawks win this series, because the 3-point shot changes
that would shock
much.
me. That would shock.
It should shock us, right? But at the end of the day, the modern basketball is still extremely analytical and extremely high IQ, that it is very possible that a lower seed team could actually beat a team like the Knicks. It's not going to happen, but it's possible.
Right.
Right.
No, yeah, anything's possible. Yeah, right.
Right. But the thing is this, though. Again, when I'm looking at the Knicks in comparison to the Hawks, I'm not even looking at the win or the points. I'm looking
I know
how the Knicks look.
Did I explain? I explained that you're looking at it from a more big picture because you're looking at us competing with OKC, not necessarily the right. Yeah, so I think I did a good job articulating your point.
100%, right? 100%, and I think it's not a complaint about the players. It still goes back to Mike Brown and Leon.
Of course,
those
the collaboration,
two people, right? 100%, right? But I just think I am looking forward to it. I'll say this though. I still think, as I've said already, we're coming out of the East.
Right.
But I hope this first 3 quarters of this game is not how we look to show up to a Boston. Like, whatever we're going to do through this series should be our practice. Like, work out the kinks right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. But again,
can I say one thing? I think that game 2 is going to be way better than game 1 for us.
100%.
Way better.
It must be. And then when we go to Atlanta, New York South, wherever that is.
New York South.
Exactly. Same thing, right? But it's just, again, Mike Brown, go to the drawing board. Certain players did well. Jalen Brunson, again, as I told folks, Jalen Brunson is not losing a 7-game series. But Mike Brown has to help this. Mike Brown got to help this team. Mike Brown has to help this team get to where they need to get to, because that's why they hired him. Look at the Golden Democracy Warriors that you worked with and won championship with, and try to implement some of that to make the game easier for these players. That's all I'm asking.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no doubt. Shout out Sherry again.
Big time salute to Sherry for getting my man on the line. Big time salute, Sherry. We appreciate you. All right. That's my man D, one of the strong personalities calling the show. Hold on, let me see if I can get my man Rock in here. I see my man Joe AC. I got you, and I got Juan in the building. All right. 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I am doing callbacks. Don't worry about it. I got you. What's going on? Rock ATL in the building. Man? Hey, we got the win, family. How you feeling?
That's an important thing. Well, you know, like I said before, I always thought the key was to get Mikhail off early. I say usually, you know, leak him out early, but you know, they ran plays for him. That's even better. So that takes the pressure off scoring. He won't feel bad about himself. He won't hear about it in the media. He can just put his nose to the ground and defend defend with his soul. And yeah, so only thing is like only thing I can say bad really is maybe Landry and Deuce could shoot better, but Like I said, our offense is so potent. We could withstand somebody struggling, and sure
Right.
enough, that's what we did.
Yeah.
But
I thought that everybody had their moments, but everybody also had great moments.
yeah,
So that is, so we got to take it. But go ahead.
it was just also just a moment there in the fourth when we was up big time, and
Right.
then they just Josh started fumbling the ball a little bit, and Cat wasn't touching it, but then they got right back on track though.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's all about getting back on track. And I think game 2 is going to be a little bit better for sure. Just execution and everything. I think it's going to be even more fire.
Yeah, like I told you before, that our center combination is their doom, man.
Facts.
You know, but
Facts.
overall,
They
I'm
too
happy,
small.
man. Yeah, they too small, man. Yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. Is well, you know what, but like I knew when it happened, we had to keep our eyes on McCullough because that was a good pickup for him, a good veteran pickup. Because if they ain't
Hell
have him,
yeah.
it would have looked worse for it. It would have looked worse for them. You know
By
what
the
I'm saying?
way, who did I say was going to be their best player? Who did I say?
McCullum, right?
I said CJ McCollum is going to be their best player in this series. People said, no way. Okay. Just
Yeah,
watch.
they're looking at talent. That's about veteran leadership. That's what people don't
Bingo.
understand.
And the Brunson matchup. He coming
Hmm.
downhill on pick and roll every time. That's why I'm like, I get it, but like, damn, I hate to see it.
Yeah.
You know, because he's pretty good coming off that goddamn screen, man. Say what you want
Hmm.
about CJ. He effective coming off that damn screen, that goddamn screen. But yeah, anyway.
Yep. I could very well see Orlando beating the Pistons tomorrow, man.
I want to be with you because I love the Detroit dudes, but I got no faith in no down south team, dog. If you on the I-95,
I hear you.
I-85, if any highway go through your state in the South, I don't believe it. I'm telling you, I don't believe in none of them. Like, I really don't at all. But it could happen because they do have the experience, right?
Yeah, and the ruggedness.
Right.
Because
So
everybody was talking bad about Paolo. What did he do? The next game came back and showed up.
straight cooked.
Yep.
Yep.
Only
Now you on
missing
the money.
only missing is a lead guard to to simmer them down and orchestrate things. That's all he missing.
So why Bane can't do that?
You said why who can't do that?
Bane.
Bane is not a point guard per se. Bane is a scorer. He
Mm,
doesn't his mind doesn't work like a point guard. You know, but Bane is
got you.
all about scoring. He's a football player running through there acting like a
They
maniac.
did. They got 2 football players. That's what I want to see. I want to see them tackle them Detroit. That's what I want to see. I want to see Suggs tackling Cade. Whoa. I don't want him to get hurt. I just thought about that.
I
Cade
don't
might
know.
mess around and get hurt.
Yeah. I don't know what Memphis was thinking giving up Dylan the Villain and Bane, man.
They were just trying to mess up their organization, man.
I guess
So
so.
man,
I
they just want
guess
to
so.
mess up the. Hey, yo, we just gonna mess it up because they had a good team.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
And if anything, they could have kept those two and got rid of Morant.
Yeah, it's wild.
But they waited for his value to get too low, and nobody wanted to touch him with a 25 foot pole.
They didn't want to give the Trae Young package.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep these pieces.
Yeah.
10
Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this
Mhm.
right now, man. I'm not even gonna.
Mhm.
I'm not. When they come to New York, New York South, which is Atlanta, I'm not even gonna try to go see a game. I'm gonna save my money and come there up to New York when they're in the finals, bro. That's how sure I am. They coming to the
That's the
finals.
move. That's the
Yeah,
move right there.
stack my chips now,
100%.
'cause, you know they trying to rob you blind at MSG, man.
Man, that's like a Dubai trip for a month.
Yeah, I know two cats right now. One coming from Jacksonville, another one coming from Tennessee. When the Knicks get here, man. Yo, man,
Right.
it's gonna be New York gonna turn up in the South, man.
Man, I think it's safe to say we possibly could get that bruise out, especially if we get this game tomorrow. They better win them. If they want to extend the series, they got to win on Monday, 100%.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, Rock, man. Great call as always, family.
All right, bro.
All right. It's my man, Rock. One of the number one callback guys. I do got a trigger. Oh boy. I just hope I ain't the one to trigger my man just now. Cause this could go on all night if it was me. I hope it wasn't me. Maybe it was D. I don't know. I just hope it wasn't me. Let me get this brother back on the line. I got my man Joe and AC. I see Randu. I see Moses. All right. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Let's see what Ty has to say. What's going on, Ty?
Yo, what's up, fam?
I see you were triggered. Was it me? My hands are up. I'm in the bank. My hands are up. Where we going?
Nah. Just I'm with Tugboat. You know, like at the end of the day, I'm with Tugboat on this. I mean, I hear what D was saying, but bro, Mike Brown is coaching, fam. I mean, we're doing a little too, like, to me, I feel like we're doing a little too much. He's proven, if you looked at the game today, he actually implemented more. He implemented more plays. He allowed players to play. He can't get out there and play for the players. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
true.
looking at Mike Brown, like, you know, Mike got to do more. What more he got to do?
What more he got to do?
At some point, it's up to the players. That's why Karl Anthony Towns, he took it as a man. He said, it's on me. I'm going to learn the system. I'm going to get it. And he got the system. That's what I was saying on my call before, that he realized his role now. He's playing the role of Joker. Karl, we might not need you to score in the first quarter no more, but if you don't score in the first quarter, I need you to be that much more effective.
Right.
See, we're looking at it totally different. Like, we're looking at, how many points this person got? How many points this person got? Like I said, Mikal played a genius game today and nobody talking about him. Mikal played
legendary.
He played a genius game today. So we're sitting here and we're tossing apples and oranges. At the end of the day, you know, when they talk about, oh, Atlanta could beat the Knicks, you know, you're liable not to wake up tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? But when you're looking at the whole demographics to it, the Knicks are set up to go to the chip. Yep. The only type of team that can dethrone the Knicks right now is the Knicks. I said it.
I'm riding with that.
Detroit. Because if the refs let the Knicks play physical like they allowed them to play physical with Atlanta today against Detroit, Detroit is in trouble. We'll beat Detroit in 5. I'm not going to say we're going to go to Detroit and beat them the first game there, but I don't believe they'll still win here in New York after what they did during the season. See, this is chess, not checkers. We sitting up here trying to say, okay, well, we're thinking too deep on things. Some things as they are. Some things are just as they are. And as
just leave it the way it is, right? Yep. I got you.
That's how you perfect it. Everybody told me, oh, this is first of all, the Atlanta Hawks is not practice. That's my kickback with you. They're not practice. Because go ahead and sleep. Them boys was down 19 and brought it all the way back. So, you got to keep your foot on their neck. And any opponent, 40 lows of power tell you that. You can't sit up here and play games with.
I can't remember the exact amount, but the Cleveland Cavaliers was up 20 against them, and they cut it to like 3 or 4.
Do you hear what I'm saying? These are NBA players. So no matter how you want to talk about the salary and what could formulate to this and what could formulate to that, at the end of the day, these young boys and men are professional basketball players who know how to play basketball at a high level. So when you asking a team to say, oh, we're just going to just demolish the Atlanta Hawks, the reason why I had the Knicks winning in 4 is because I'm betting on my team. I'm looking at my team. I'm not looking at the Atlanta Hawks team because I know if I look at them, I will be spooky in the woods. They got shooters. Each one of them are 6'8", 6'7". You know, you can look at all the formalities for that. But when you look at your team and your core piece of your team, when you look at Karl Anthony Towns as a pillar, you look at Jalen Brunson, the leader, and a pillar, and then you look at we have the best bench in basketball. We have the best bench in basketball. Salmon should get what they call that?
Defensive player of the game?
No. When you revitalize your career, it's simple. I don't know why I'm forgetting that, man.
You're not talking about. You talking about most improved?
Yeah, fam. This is his best year, fam. This is his best year, and he's been in the league for a little while. Shannon is up there with so when we looking at the team, we didn't trade Deuce for a reason. Deuce was on. We was thinking about trading Deuce for Giannis. Not even I shouldn't even brought his name up. Damn. Excuse me. Yeah. But the point I'm making is our bench is immaculate. Clarkson, he is one of, and I'm gonna say this, one of the all-time leading scorer, 6 men of the NBA. He ain't just somebody we just picked up. He's one of the all-time leading scorers for 6-man coming off the bench. So when we talk about the pieces that Mike Brown and put together, we put together a heavy rotation. That's why when the starters went out, the Knicks was still able to what? Uphold the lead, actually push it. Then you're talking about Mitchell Robinson. You're talking about the Loch Ness Monster down there. What you
Man,
gonna
he
do with
locked
the Loch Ness
everything up.
Monster down there? What you gonna do
It's
with
crazy.
that? You can't do nothing. Carl Anthony Towns saw that in the most beautiful part. Now I don't know if it was Rock. One of them said it. How I don't know if it was Rock, but whoever said it, it was like how he had 3 blocks, right? But see, Carl Anthony Towns. I told, and I'm about to get off, but this is what I said. This is what I was trying to say to everybody this previous week. I said the difference with the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks played us their toughest during the season. See, that's what Detroit did last year. See?
Bingo.
So I'm trying to explain to everyone there's levels to it. The Knicks have superstars on the team that have levels to go when it pertains to a certain type of game. So like they like to say, the higher the level, the higher the devil. So when you sit there and when you're looking at it, the Knicks got levels to go. Atlanta doesn't. The ceiling was put on them tonight. The only thing they can do is hope to try to stop us from getting to the next level, but we're already there. They allowed these new plays to work. They allowed Carl Anthony Towns to get his mojo back and say, you know what, I can block shots. I can defend against a team like this. So that's going to carry over. The Knicks in 4, it's not about Atlanta Hawks can sneak up and beat us. No.
Hell no.
The Atlanta Hawks' biggest game was today. And they failed because they were supposed to strike fear. They should have took it to overtime. It should have been a buzzer beater like McCollum tried to do before the last game we played them. But because they got blown out and it was down by 19 and then lost by 11, that's scary. What kind of margin you're actually looking to overcome for the next game? What kind of margin? You can't close that type of gap. You think your boy Okonkwo is going to shoot that many threes to keep y'all in the game? Alexander, this is why Alexander got traded. He's not Shea. He's not his cousin. He looked horrible.
Definitely not.
And give praises to Mikal Bridges for locking him down. Everybody Mikal was on, he was taking the ball from him and Josh Hart. So we got to stop playing. Listen, y'all, I'm going to get off here. But
Todd, man, listen, man, I appreciate you, man, because you bring in the energy that I think some Knicks fans need right now.
Fam, that's all I'm trying to do, fam. That's what I always do. Like, I'm the passionate Knicks fan. I let Crimp's dad coin that phrase. I'm gonna keep it, the emotional Knicks fan, because that's a fact. but
nothing wrong with that.
No. But at the end of the day, man, go Knicks, man. Like at the end of the day, we can't be scared, man. We can't be scared and saying little innuendos and look like, oh, the Hawks. No, the Hawks nothing. We're not gonna play with our food. We're gonna get rid of them and look forward to the next round. You never look past your opponent. Never look past your opponent. Never. All right, fam. All right,
thank you, Ty. I appreciate it.
All right.
It's my man Ty on the call back. Listen, man, he always cooks. Gotta let him cook. And he's right. Let's not be so nitpicky where we're like, yo, man, they should have did this, they should have did that. The bottom line is we got the win. We got the win, and that's all that matters. Are there things we could have did better? Of course. What's going on, Joe?
Yo,
the most optimistic Knicks fan. Hey, man. Yo, how you feeling? I need the optimism, man. Where we going?
Well, hey, man, I predicted a blowout tonight. I said we were going to win 122-99. We didn't quite get there, but it was, close enough for me. A win's a win. But hey, Karan, for me, man, this series, like I've been saying, we're going to sweep this team. I predicted we were going to blow them out. And I mean, we didn't get to blow them out tonight. We had a chance to. They had their 11-0 run, but you know what? Guess what? You guys wanted to see us, and guess what? New York, we're here.
We're here.
And I've been saying it. I've been saying this team's got got what it takes. And there's been so many people that have been doubting and just been calling me delusional and all this stuff. And I'm like, listen, I was on a panel last night. Some guy tried to tell me, yo, Dyson Daniels is next up. He's the real thing. I said, Dyson
Next up
Daniels?
to do what?
I said, Dyson Daniels, who? So I go on ESPN and I look up and I go to the salaries. I know you guys are talking about salaries. I said, this guy is making $7 million. You're telling me I got to be afraid of a guy that's making $7 million? Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
That's funny to me, man. He has no offensive bag whatsoever.
And, you know what? I really feel like the Hawks' inexperience showed tonight, and it showed in those NAW free throws when he missed both of them. Shout out to him. You don't miss free throws in the playoffs like that. You just can't. So
you can't afford
hey,
it.
Man, my big take tonight is that Cat had his best game tonight as a Knick. I know he had that 36-point game against the Hawks in the regular season, but tonight Cat showed me multiple things. He showed me that he can hit the three at will. He showed me he could drive in the paint and get past the defenders at will. He just showed his whole bag tonight, and I was loving it. And you know what else, too? He was showing that he can make big plays, big blocks, and get some good defensive stops for us, and that's what we need.
Wasn't I telling you about that? Didn't I say that Towns' defense inside was good when people were saying, oh, he's not a good defender? I said, what? What are you watching? What are you looking at? Go ahead,
sorry. Hey, man, I was loving it, though. And even Mitchell Robinson, man, had some big blocks, too, to help us out. And, I was jumping up out of my seat when I saw Mitch Robinson get those defensive stops because I've been a defender of Mitchell Robinson all season. I was a defender of him last season. I've always had the Mitchell Robinson hive in my back pocket. So, that's just always been me. And another thing, Jordan Clarkson, man, another player that I've been saying needs to get some time and get back in the lineup. Mike Brown, salute to you. Thank you for bringing Jordan Clarkson back and unlocking him because I've been saying he's going to be a huge piece for us in this playoffs. And guess what? He showed out tonight. So, and salute to JB because his first quarter tonight with 19 points, that's what we need. We need our leader to set the tone, and that's what we did. We came out tonight and we threw the first punch, man, and that's what I've been saying we were going to do. So salute to JB being the captain, handling business.
And the crazy part about it, the crazy part about it, Joe, is that Brunson has so much more to go.
Oh,
all that Brunson stopper. Dyson is the Brunson's. Okay, watch game 2. Let's watch game 2.
I've been
saying, thought game 1 was special. Oh man, sorry.
Yeah, JB's got a next level, man. I'm just, his hair started turning gold a little bit in that first quarter, and he made it. He, settled down a little bit, but you guys wait. Game 2, he's gonna be back right at it, and he's going to be draining them. So, hey, man, I was loving what I was seeing. Shout out Mikal Bridges operating the paint, like I said in the beginning in the year, like he was supposed to. Mikal Bridges, that midi is wet, and I'm loving it, man. Salute to Mikal Bridges. And, I want to say one more thing before I go, Ron. Sohan should have gotten some minutes tonight. My own right.
Yes, he did.
We'll see him. We'll see him. OG was my player to watch. Yeah. 18 points, 8 rebounds. So, salute. Thanks for taking my call, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Let's go Knicks.
Big time salute, the most optimistic Knicks fan. Big time salute to my man Joe. I do appreciate him, and all he does. Hold on, I do see it triggered here, but I'm not sure if he's okay. Hold on, just double check. Do I see it triggered? This one I seen it triggered. Hold on. But one thing I'm gonna say about Jalen Brunson, man. First off, we gotta understand about JB. He was trying to, get guys involved, right? He was trying to facilitate more so in those other quarters versus score. Now, the only mistake that I felt Brunson made was, maybe he didn't have to take every shot down the stretch. I get it. He is the captain, but we'll see. Okay, I thought I had a trigger. Hold on, I'm doing my callbacks. I'm going in order. All right. So the lines are crazy. Let me get my man Moses up in here. All right, 646-995-8389. I see my man Yuri up in here, and I see my man Randu up in here as well. What's going on, Moses? What's up, man? How you feeling?
Man, let's go orange and blue, brother.
100%.
Let's go orange and blue, bro. I was in the train. I seen a lot of Knicks fans. Yo, I didn't tell you I met Clyde Frazier on the street.
You did. You did.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen, I want them to sweep the Hawks, bro. I want them to, I want Knicks to win in four. No cap. You want to know why I say that? Because I want them to rest, have as much rest as possible before facing Boston in the second round. What's your thoughts on that?
It wouldn't be a problem. I think I don't see this series going no more than 5. And so, and I'm leaning more towards 4 because I think that Atlanta is going to be like home for us. So it's possible.
Yo, Knicks fan own Atlanta right now, bro. You know
That's
how many?
facts.
Yo, we're not even talking about basketball. Let's talk about how many New York people, how many people in New York go down to Atlanta and they're taking over New York. Excuse me, they're taking over Atlanta.
Right.
Bro, Atlanta, we sweeping y'all, bro. Y'all don't got no chance against us. Like, cut the nonsense out. Like, y'all, you know what? Y'all get lucky if y'all win one. If y'all get one game, y'all get lucky. But most cases we sweeping y'all, and then we going to against Boston and we taking y'all out.
Yep, I agree.
And then and then after that, the third round we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope.
No, the third round we know we gonna beat Cleveland Cavaliers. We're gonna get them the hell up out of here. Then we're gonna go to the finals, and we're gonna win the finals too. That's the energy right now. We ain't settling for nothing less right now.
Yeah, we're not settling. Yo, listen, we hope, and I hope, I pray that OKC does not go to the finals, bro. I hope.
Well, we got to deal with who's in front of us. If they get there, we got to be prepared for the challenge. You feel me?
Exactly.
I'm not scared of OKC anymore. I'm not. I think that we're gonna do what we have to. They're gonna be a formidable test, though. They're not easy work.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ride it with my team, Moses.
But if the Spurs go, we winning. You know. But
that's food. Yeah, that's
listen, before the game, I don't know if you was watching. There's a part where Josh Hart was praying before the game.
10 seconds.
He was praying before the game. I don't know if he was meditating. And he was like, God, give me the strength to win this game tonight.
And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what happened.
Look, listen, like I said, bro, like, y'all get lucky if y'all get one game from us, bro. But other than that, we beating y'all. We most likely be sweeping y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all that right now. We sweeping y'all. So
100%. Man, thank you, Moses. Thank you for that energy, man. Knicks in 4.
One last thing, we're not scared. Like Detroit does, like, enjoy the ride, enjoy the moment now. But you better pray that listen. If y'all come verse up, if y'all even make it to the third round magically,
they're not making it.
They're not making it, but magically, if y'all get lucky and y'all make it to the third round, guess what? We are taking y'all out again. We just gonna say goodbye, go home.
100%, man. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, family. I appreciate that. All right. Big time salute to my girl Cleo on the super. He said, I'm still mad at the Spooky in the Wood Knicks fan that said the Hawks can beat the Knicks. Damn. Please don't trigger me. Who was that? Who said that what Knicks fan? I don't remember who said that. I'm curious to know, Cleo, who said that. You might have to call up to address that. I know you might be, busy tonight, but you might have to call up, Cleo, to address that, because I don't remember who said that. That is definitely spooky in the goddamn woods. And another thing too, stop talking about Detroit. Can we not talk about Detroit? There's no reason to talk about them. They haven't even played their game yet. Like, we're on our own mission. All right? Yeah, let's not worry about Detroit. Stop listening to the media, man. They got your heads filled up with a whole lot of nonsense. Oh, Detroit, they're going to be here. They're going to the conference finals. Says who? Says who? Let's deal with the monster in front of us. Could we please stop talking about Detroit? But thank you, Cleo, for that, because Let me tell you something. I did a show, right? It's a powerful show. Yeah, I need to watch it. I gave you the 10 keys to victory. Tonight, they had to do at least 7 or 8 of the keys. No, probably 8 of the keys. Because the only thing I see that they didn't do was put Brunson on Dyson more. He guarded him for a little bit, but that was for a spell. That wasn't even the matchup. It was a couple of times it happened. One time it was a switch. The other time it was just for one play. That was when was that the no center lineup, or that was another instance where he did, but besides that, they did everything else. Limited the turnovers, going to the fourth with the lead. They activated the two-man game. They dominated the glass, not necessarily offensive glass. And I don't remember what the final numbers are, but I got a video that talks about the 10 keys why I said the Knicks will win this in 5. If you are a spooky ass Knicks fan, I think you should check that video out. I think it's a very important video. It'll instill confidence in you. Okay. All right. We're not going with the spooky ass energy, man. We don't respect it. And yeah, we can't respect it. All right. Let me get my man Yuri in the building. Then Randu.
Yo, Karan.
What's going on? What's going on, Yuri?
I'm changing my pick. Knicks in 4.
Oh, nah, you can't do it, man. How you going to change your pick after the first game, man? Okay, what did you see? What did you see?
That pick and roll with Brunson and Cap, bro.
Okay.
That pick and roll was beautiful.
All right. I respect that. You could change your pick. I mean, okay.
I'm debating it, but I'm still probably going to stick with my original pick with the Knicks in 6 part. But tonight made me
Yeah, I think you need to change it, man. I'm sorry. There's no way this series goes to 6. I'm sorry.
I'm
no
gonna
way.
say 5. I'm gonna say Knicks in 5, gentlemen.
Okay.
I can see the Hawks getting 1 game.
Possibly, yeah.
One copy, but no, what I loved about tonight's game, bro, was just a team effort all around. You had effort from Mikal, you had effort from Hart, you had big time effort from OG. You know, shout out to him. I know he rolled his ankle, nasty roll. Got back in the game like it was nothing though, but something to keep an eye on in the future.
Yep.
As the playoffs go on. Yo, I'm really happy about this team, man. I know Atlanta made a couple runs, but you see the difference with playoff experience, and you see the bright lights. Yo, them Atlanta boys, if you're gonna be in the playoffs for a long time, brother, you gotta get used to them bright lights, young fella.
They're not ready for it.
Hey, you ready? Them lights are bright.
Did you hear Walker talking in the beginning of the game? Didn't he sound shook?
Yo, MSG. I had a friend who was in there today. Yo, it was probably the loudest it's ever been all year.
It was the playoffs.
You had F. Trey Young chance. You had airball chance. You had MVP chance. You know, it was just beautiful. Beautiful.
That's New York City.
I'm hoping I can attend one in the future, man. I really am.
Oh yeah, you did that. Yeah, listen, man.
I gotta do it.
It's magic.
I gotta do it once in my life. I gotta do it one time.
Oh, you never been at all?
I've been to MSG, but it was for like a Duke game. One Duke.
Wow, you need to go to a Knicks game, man. It's nothing like it, bro. Nothing like.
But I've always been a supporter, though. I always love watching the games, though.
Right.
You know.
Most definitely.
But shout out to Mike Brown. I thought Mike Brown pushed some really heavy buttons, bringing Jordan Clarkson in. You know what I mean?
Yep. I loved it.
You know,
I loved everything about it for the most part. Yep. Because we got the win.
It was really sketchy, though, when they were making that 11-0 run in the minute mark. But the Knicks stayed composed. You know, they got the bucket to put the dagger in. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It just shows you how scary even a 18-point lead in the playoffs is not safe.
10 seconds.
You know, so I'm interested, you know, on how this series goes potentially. We're going to be seeing adjustments made from both teams. I think one criticism I had was they didn't guard a 3-point line well in the first half, right? But I like how they guarded second half. I would like to see more Deuce McBride out there. A lot more, especially when you hit his threes.
Okay.
But that's
I
the problem.
appreciate you.
But come on, that's the problem, as well. You don't know how you're gonna go. I think the main thing we should keep an eye on is whether if Mike Brown goes 9 or 10 in this series, as well.
Right.
So
Right. He's
something to
going
follow.
9 right now, so
We'll see if he goes to 10, because Atlanta.
well, I appreciate you, Yuri. Big time. All right, hold on. I just realized that my man Juan was in the queue as well. Let me see if he answers. Hey, Juan. My fault, man. I ain't see you in the queue, too. You was there, too. What's going on, family?
I was like, man, I'm about to fall asleep, bro.
My bad, bro. But we here
good,
now,
you're
man.
good.
What's your thoughts, man?
Oh, bro, I saw a lot of things that made me think that this might be a sweep. Like, I don't even think they got a chance to get one game on us right now. That's how good I feel about it. Like, you could tell it was rusty, and we still had a 20-point lead they couldn't come back from. I'm like, oh, man, forget about it, bro. And the biggest thing that I saw, like, there's two things, because people always, by the time you get to me, take my points, because I was going to bring up how, they was utilizing Cat at the top and making them pass. I'm like, bro, if they start doing that and unlocking that, they're going to be even more dangerous. But two things that I saw that made me think this might even be a sweep is when the starters was out there, right? It was the inverse, right? They have their 4 starters and 1 bench guy. We had our whole bench with 1 starter with OG, and they still couldn't put a real dent in the lead. I was like, they ain't got a shot on us. They ain't, like, what are these people talking about? Like, where the Knicks fans at? Where's the real fans at? I used to hate when people say real fans. Where's the fans at? Like, yo, have some faith in this team, bro. This team
Thank
is
you.
strong.
Yeah, why are we complaining? And let's not be crybabies.
That's not a fact. No, but so there's a couple things though. That and then the defensive switching and the communication. That's another thing. And your client, as they say, I'm calling Big Time Bridges because these guys, it's like they save it for the playoffs. Because I just like, this is the Bridges we want to see. Like his intensity is where it needs to be at. Then the whole thing, even Brunson, I saw like Brunson don't typically get in people's faces, and I saw him jumping at and like getting. I'm like, bro, we got all of that going on. They ain't got a shot. The lights was too big for these guys. The only guy that was composed is he's like a second or third option.
McCollum.
Yeah. Yeah, McCollum was the only
and
one.
I told y'all he was going to be their best player, though, Juan. I said, McCollum going to be their best player.
Yeah, I don't doubt you no more. You watch more basketball than anybody. So I'm like, I gotta take your word, bro.
And that's probably true because I watch a lot of basketball, bro. Like, put it like this. You know what my goal is? I'm trying to watch every playoff game.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I saw. The switching, even when they had some bad miscommunications, they talked to each other. You saw Josh, and then at first I felt like, oh my God, they annoying Cat a little bit, but I think they're starting to realize when to use each other. This is another thing I'm starting to see. Like it's like everything seems to be clicking. Like Cat took over for a little bit. Brunson took it over in the beginning. They set the tone, so let's let Brunson cook because he's off. He didn't miss a shot.
No.
He didn't miss a shot for like the first 5-6 shots. I was like, bro, they ain't beating us, bro. Brunson's already in playoff mode. He's locked in. And then I could tell Cat was like, these guys are rusty. So we still rusty putting up a 20-point lead. What chance we got when we not rusty?
Man, Juan, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for being a real Knicks fan. Big time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I don't watch as much basketball as you do, but I know enough to see what I'm seeing and know what I'm seeing. Like I was seeing the switching, I was seeing the defensive plays. I don't know all the X's and O's, but I know enough to know that what a team is doing well, what they got to improve. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
from listening to you, actually, my basketball IQ got better. So
Thank you. Thank you,
you know what I'm
family.
saying?
Man, have a good one, man. Hopefully, I didn't keep you up too late, man.
No. I was just playing when I said that, bro.
All right,
All right, later,
peace.
bro.
All right, it's my man Juan in Carolina. My bad, Juan. Oh, first off, big time salute to my man Mark. New Day Entertainment in the building. He said, when we play to our true potential and Brown uses the bench properly, I don't see anyone we can't beat. That's a fact. Yo, let me tell you something. Ain't no spooky in the woods energy over here. We gonna beat them all. That's my energy. That's how we keeping it. We definitely keeping it solid over here. We got a really great team, and there's reason to believe. And tonight, while we could nitpick, and you could always nitpick, this team, Mark, has shown me that they are focused. And what I needed to see was the start to the game. Winning that first quarter meant everything to me. To me, it was the most important thing tonight because it set the tone for what was to come. I know Atlanta's going to go on runs. I've seen them cut into leads. I watched so many Atlanta games. I just know their playbook. Like, I know their routine. Like, they have to get in transition. They want to play at a fast pace. They want to play fast. They're going to rebound. They're going to defend. And, they want to try to disrupt your offense. But they can't disrupt our offense. And even though we did have some turnovers, we only had 11 turnovers. They did a good job in the second half, more in particular the fourth quarter, in limiting those turnovers. So, yeah, man, I'm with you, Mark. When we're playing at that high level, when we're playing correctly, it's a wrap. I didn't mean to do that. Soundboard is possessed. Anyway, hold on. I gotta get my man Randall, and I see Al Figgy in the building as well. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. We are talking about the game and the collapse. What's going on? Hey, Randall, just to let you know, you do have a call back courtesy of Tugboat Taylor. So what's going on, family?
Okay, thanks, Tugboat. Good win tonight.
Great win.
Definitely.
Great win. Hopefully, you're not one of the people that's nitpicking and saying they should have did this and they didn't do this.
No.
Hopefully, you're right.
They went out and did what they were supposed to do.
Bingo. What was your thoughts on Cat's transformation? Right. What was your thought on Cat's transformation in the second half, turning it up?
Hey man, he played exactly the way he was supposed to play. In that second half, he came out and he did what he did.
Right. Yep. 100%. That's exactly what we needed from him, and he executed.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else from this game that caught your eye? Was it the defense on Alexander Walker? What was your thoughts?
Oh yeah, the defense was real good tonight.
How did you feel about my client, Mikal Bridges?
Yeah, he had a solid game. He was efficient. Played good on defense.
And that's what his role is. Somebody called up earlier saying, well, he should have scored 20 points. I think we need to stop looking at basketball like, oh, well, if you don't score 20, then you had a bad game. Like, what the hell are we talking about?
Everybody ain't gonna score 20 points a game. Hell, OG don't even score 20 points a game, and he's the third best player on the team.
Right. Exactly. They're saying that. I mean, that's my thoughts. Yep. I was happy.
OG, he played good tonight also.
Yeah. Hey, I think everybody had good moments for sure. And they all deserve the praise. I think they won this as a team, and everyone contributed. What was your thoughts on the bench?
The bench, offensively, the bench didn't really play all that great on offense, but defensively, they got the job done.
That's a fact. I thought they did a good job protecting the lead, then expanding the lead in the fourth quarter.
10
Yeah, I have no
seconds.
complaints. Yeah, man, I have no complaints. And Randall, look, if you want to call back, all you got to do is just call. That's it. I get you
Okay,
back
all
on.
right, all right.
All right. Big time.
Salute.
Salute. It's my man Randall. He had a call back. Let me get my girl L Figgy in the building. What else I see? I see my man, the Knicks therapist. And I see my man E in the building as well. If I miss your call, I am doing callbacks. 646-995-8389. We're talking about this Knicks win. All right. Game 1. What's going on? L Figgy in the building.
What's up? What's up, Karan? What's up, chat?
Hey man, there's a lot going on. There's a movement to divide Knicks Nation, but we're not gonna allow them to do that. We're focused on the win. What was your thoughts, Figgy?
I thought it was a good win. I thought that we made some slight errors here and there, but man, the way we came back and answered those tells me everything I need to know about the way the series is gonna go. And I told you already, I think that it's gonna be Knicks in 4, Knicks in 5 if we have to rest OG. He scared me with that when he rolled his ankle, but praise the Lord, he came back and it looked like it didn't affect him at all. So I'm good.
No. Yeah, it looked crazy, but sometimes, those that look crazy are not that bad.
Well, shout out to my guy because he showed up with 19 points and 8 rebounds. They had
Delivery.
they had Gabe Vincent on him at one point. I'm like, what are they doing? Yeah, that was
Big
crazy.
mistake.
They're putting Gabe Vincent on probably one of the best two-way defenders. He's top 3. I told you he's top 3 two-way defenders, and they're putting Gabe Vincent. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck.
That was crazy
Straight
work.
cooked.
That just tells me again they're not ready for the moment. They have no clue if that's what they're going to throw at us. And with the Hackimich, go ahead, do the Hackimich. Hackimich worked against them because what they don't realize is, okay, go ahead, Hackimich. Now you're in the penalty. Then what does Mike Brown goes and takes Mitchell Robinson out of the game? Very next play, Jalen Brunson's on the free throw line.
Right. Bingo. Which I didn't like that Figgy, do you think he should have went to Sohan at that point? Because he had no centers out there.
Nah. I mean, it depends on who was out there for Atlanta. I wasn't paying attention at that point because I was like, this is beautiful. Yeah, now you're in the penalty. Now what happened was, I don't know if you remember, Karan, but what ended up happening was their defense started backing up on defense because now that, oh damn, we're in the penalty. We can't be as physical as we want to be with them because look, now that the refs are calling the game a little tighter. So go ahead, do the Hackimich. Stupid. That's Bush League. Again, it shows me they're not ready for the moment.
Right. And they spooked out and they're not capable of stopping us straight up.
I mean, that second half in particular, that from the middle of the third to the fourth, it was all downhill from there. It was beautiful. I mean, what else is there to say except Jalen Brunson was born for moments like this. You can see this is a man on a mission. He started the game like it was, and there was no going back from there. And then Cat in the second half had them biting on the pump fakes. Did you see that?
Yes.
I mean, again, that just shows you this is where when people start talking about regular season versus playoffs, they're not ready for the moment. Those are stupid rookie, those are anxious, nervous butterfly problems that they're going to have because they're just not prepared for these types of. And then, State Farm Arena is going to be even worse because now you're home and you're going to have half of that arena chanting, MVP when Jalen goes to the free throw line. They're going to be chanting offense and defense when you're on the opposite side of the ball. They're not ready for this. It's just, look, no disrespect to the Atlanta Hawks. I think that they have done something very honorable in the second half of the season, and it's no dissent. They're gonna be a good team in 2 or 3 more years. They haven't been playing together long enough, And this coach may not be the one.
Yeah, he may not be the one, and maybe there's some more pieces to add as well in their next 2-year run as well to add, to further finalize this.
Yeah, if they're going to build the team around Nickeil, then yeah, possibly. And CJ McCollum. I mean, CJ McCollum's a little older, so I'm thinking they're going to build the team against Nickeil. But that, look, man, every single one of our Knicks players, including the bench, was a plus tonight.
Right.
Every single one. Now what I want us to be careful with on Monday is they're going to come out with desperation because they know they can't win 2 in a row against us. So they do not want to go down 2-0. So we just have to be careful with the injuries because they're going to be playing. Look at them tonight. They kept, they kept hitting us and,
I didn't expect that. Yeah, it was wild.
Again, Bush League. So we just have to be careful, man. But this was a great first game. Hey, guys, game 1, we got it. It's in the books. Let's keep going. 1 down, 15 to go. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, Figgy. Great call, as always. The most requested caller.
Thank you, Karan. I appreciate you, man.
Right. That's L Figgy. She's the most requested caller in OKF Nation. Big time salute to her. Definitely was cooking straight facts. You know what? Another thing, too, and continue smashing that like button if you hadn't already. One thing I want to say is, they don't have any more adjustments. The Atlanta Hawks don't have any more adjustments. And I think this collapse is going to lead to them possibly getting swept. Because what else could they do differently? They don't have nothing in their arsenal. What, they're going to put Tony Bradley out there? Oh, we got to hit him in the mouth first. Okay. I love to see guys on the bench who don't even get run talk. I guess that's all you could do since you're not playing. So you might as well just talk. It is what it is. 646-995-8389. What's going on? The Knicks therapist in the building, family. What's good?
It was a good game tonight. Let's go. A very good game.
Thank you.
And I think that we got momentum going into Monday. Cat, I don't know this clumsiness, but I really, really think that Brown is hitting the right switches. He's pressing the right buttons. He's doing well. He's just got to go on this run. Because when we're in Atlanta, we'll be in New York. Basically, it's another home game.
Yep.
So I'm really, really looking forward to I'm predicting a sweep. Get the broom out. Get the broom out.
Get the broom out. That's my energy. Get the broom out, baby.
Let's go. Sweep it up. Sweep it up. And what kills me, doesn't kill me, but cracks me up, a lot of these prognosticators, these so-called experts, are not giving the Knicks a chance.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I say, dag, man. But anyway, man.
We got a lot of haters, right?
Oh, yeah, they coming down a dozen. They're coming out the woodwork. But that's all right. Use our haters as elevators. Let's go.
Yep, that's facts. And that's what we got to continue to do for momentum and motivation. Just use them as a springboard. That's it. Not motivation, I would say inspiration. Use them as a springboard.
I agree. Yo, it was a good game tonight. Monday, it's a new day. Another game, another victory.
That's a fact. And don't let it be a blowout. Because if we blow y'all out on Monday, oh, man.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, the pressure's on Atlanta. They must win. That's a must-win game for them. Must-win game. Yo, thanks for taking my call, my brother.
You got it, family. Have a great night, man. Always a pleasure.
Thanks. Stay up.
All right. It's my man, the Knicks therapist right there. Oh, I do got somebody who's triggered. So, let me get my man Juan the Doctor back in the building. Hold on. He said, yo, I need to call back. Let's see what the brother want to talk about. He always has great calls, too. Let's see where we going. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. What's good? Juan, we back in the building. How you feeling?
Hey, Chris.
Where we?
Man,
Hopefully, did I trigger you?
Happy. Yeah, what I was saying what I was saying at the beginning of the show is that there was a lot of people in other shows that were like complaining and yapping about because of 2020, but no, my point is that he did his job the way he's supposed to. That's what a good team does. Everybody knows their role, everybody does it.
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm happy, man. Yeah. One thing that I'm thinking is that, like I said, is sweeping four, because the other team doesn't have any other response to whatever we do. And one more thing, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, take your time, brother. If you got something to say, get it out, man. Get it out.
I thought we were playing the Sixers, the 2 years ago Sixers. 4 hits on the groin.
Man, and they don't even play like that.
No.
Right.
Brunson got hit. Mitch got hit. Everybody got hit.
Yeah.
That was insane. And they're not. I think we should all be happy with how the game went, and it's going to be a full-on sweep, because game 2 is going to equal no rust. No rust is a sweep.
100%. And when Towns get off to that fast start, they're not going to know what to do.
Oof, 23 points, man. 25 points.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
Yeah. But anyway, great job, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, man. I do appreciate you on that, man. And if you feel like you have more to say, man, you know what to do. You always have great takes, and we love to hear what you got to say.
I love the way that everybody actually talks and their points and their passion, their happiness they bring, because that's why our team wins, because of our energy.
Bingo. And we give them that fighting spirit. When they hear us going crazy, man, it fuels them.
That's right. Look at how Thanos was acting after he actually stole the ball from CJ McCollum.
Bingo.
He was pissed. Excuse my language.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the energy that we need. So
exactly, man. Juan, I look forward to your calls, man. Big time salute, family.
You too. Have a good one, man.
All right. You as well. That's my man Juan the Doctor, man. He activated the trigger. By the way, if you're new to the show and you don't know what just happened, on this show, you're allowed to call back if you send in a donation. We got the Linktree, the Cash App. He chose to go the Linktree route. And I'll get you right back on the line if you have something to say. You could also request somebody. So if there's somebody you like, you could request them as well. You could also request a call back for somebody else. Also, if the opposing team calls up and you're frustrated, you don't want to hear them, you could also send in a $25 donation, and it's called $25, the hang up. All right, the hang up. We'll get them off the line. Y'all don't even have to do that tonight. I don't think they're going to call, but I also have a hang up myself that was never really utilized. So if they do call up, I'm going to get them the hell up out of here if they're tripping. Now, of course, on this show, I talk basketball. I don't do the sensationalist talk, where LeBron sucks and this, that, and the third. I give you real analysis and stats. This is my own creation right here, Game Night, the playoff edition. All right, so salute to everybody who got this. I've been filling mines out. Let me show y'all something. Right, this is for all the new people who don't know. I got stuff like this. I just did a show, the 10 keys to why we're going to beat them in 5. Literally 9 out of the 10 keys tonight, they activated. But I do stuff like this. So, a lot of times the other fans, they want to call up, they want to talk to me. So I don't mind that. But if you call up here, coming up here, talking about the Knicks suck and all these crazy things, I'm going to get you the hell up out of here. That's just the way it works. You understand? And if you're going to have fun, yeah, you could talk about your team. You could joke. That's cool. But, if you're just going to be just straight belligerent and, now we're getting to a point where we're having an illogical conversation that is not going to yield any fruits. I'm just going to get you out of here. And you understand? So that's how it works. So for everybody who's curious to know how people are getting back on the line. All right. Who's next? I see my man Lopez. I see my man E. Let me get my man E in the building. 646-995-8389.
Bro.
What's going on? E, Harlem, the VA. What's good?
What's good with you, bro? I'm gonna cut right to the chase, man.
Let's go.
Look, I'm gonna grade it as an A.
Okay, I take that.
I'm gonna grade it as an A. The Knicks are gonna win the series because all they gotta do is really just take what the defense give them. But I got 2 questions for you, though. All right.
Let's go.
The first question for you is: have we seen enough from this bench to where we can trust this bench going forward? And second, do we have to increase Mitchell Robinson's minutes, maybe a little over 25, to be successful in this playoffs?
Oh, those are 2 good questions. So am I satisfied with the bench effectiveness?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, because it's not always about scoring for our bench. You know, our bench has one of the best net ratings. I brought that out in the Spurs debate. If you look at points, then you're going to think, oh, the bench is kind of mid. But if you look at impact, net rating, you know, we got guys like bona fide game changers like Mitchell Robinson. You know, Deuce McBride could come in and do a lot of things. Jordan Clarkson was a 6th man of the year. You've seen his efforts tonight. I think the bench is so dynamic. And I am happy with what they bring to the table, because also realize we got one of the highest scoring starting fives in basketball.
Facts.
So if your starting 5 scores as much as you don't need the scoring as much from the bench. Now they got to come and do other things. So I'm happy with the bench. And what was the other question again?
The other question was, to be successful in these playoffs, do we have to increase Mitchell's minutes to probably a little over 25 a game? I don't know what he's averaging, he's averaged maybe like the last month of the season, but do we have to get him into about that 27, 28 mode to be successful?
I think it depends. Because I think the double big lineup is a situational lineup. And not in all situations do you want to play them. Against Atlanta, I don't think you need the double big lineup, because they got a lot of guys that are elusive, especially on pick and roll. Like, they got pretty much everybody in their start. Well, I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm gonna say 3 out of their 5 guys can, you know, come off pick and roll, and they also got 3 screen setters. So I don't want to chance Towns getting caught up with, you know, having to guard a McDaniels. Well, Daniels is fool. I don't really care about him, but the other guys, you know, in cross matches. So I don't think we're going to need the double big lineup as much against this team as we would maybe against like maybe Boston, depending on how Boston plays, because sometimes they play big too. But you got to have somebody that Towns can guard at the 4 for me, comfortably, without having to, you know, be caught off guard. Like, you don't want Towns guarding Jalen Johnson, for example. You know, that would be the good. Now in this series, I'm gonna give you a bone, right? If you could run the double big lineup if Dyson Daniels is out there. If they got Dyson Daniels out there, now you could have Towns on Daniels, because he's not doing nothing.
Right. Okay.
That's
much appreciated, my bro. You be good out there, man. I'll catch you.
Thank you, V. Big time. Thank you.
One.
All right. Good questions. I say it always depends on the matchups first, and then we go from there. All right, hold on. Let me get my man. I see you, the Bronzeville Spurs fan. I see you. Let me get my man Lopez on the line. What's going on, Lopez?
What's going on, bro? What's going on? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good, yo. We got the win. How you feeling, brother? I'm here to hear your perspective.
So I'm feeling really good about this. I got a few points I want to get off.
Okay.
First of all, everybody talking about Mikal. Mikal played a very engaged game. I think everybody gets too caught up in it about points and not about his engagement in the game. Okay, when Mikal's out there getting steals, deflections, those kind of things on defense, that's when you know his mind is in the game. Okay, he had the same amount of shots as OG. The reason why OG had more points is because OG just likes to take it to the rack. Okay, that's one of Mikhail's. That's probably the only knock. There was a pin down when Mikhail came around the screen. Cat had a pin down and he had a clear lane to the basket, and he pulled up for a 4-footer that he missed.
Right.
So I was like, and that's right there. There's a perfect sense of a perfect time for you to go to the hole. I know he don't like to go to the hole unless it's in transition for whatever reason. But that would be my only knock. But tonight, Mikhail was definitely engaged on defense. The whole team was engaged on defense. All right.
100%.
Our closeouts was phenomenal. We had great transition defense tonight. You see that we had more points in transition, and the Hawks they're a younger team. They like to get out and run. They're on a 9 out of 10 times they're gonna be better at that than us. But this is the playoffs, so it's different. But our closeouts was good. We wasn't going for no fakes. They were going for a bunch of fakes. They was going for Cat's fakes all day. I like that Cat was putting that pressure on them like that. So pause. But I feel like we were really good with that. We had a little bit of problem taking care of the ball in the first half. But the second half we were great. Only 11 turnovers is below season average. Well, we need to offensive rebound more. I think we did a better job of defending the three, but not rebounding as well as we should against a team that is smaller than us. Gave them a lot of open threes on second chance opportunities when our defense got broken down. So I think initially the first 24 seconds we were great. They got those open threes really off of our defense breaking down because it's helter-skelter going for the rebound. So we got to make sure we're securing those rebounds. I really want to shout out Shaman and Clarkson. There was a couple of times that Jalen Johnson was trying to drive and Shaman was chesting him up. And it's like, okay, Landry, because there's times that I feel like Landry has great effort, but his execution wasn't always there, but he was definitely on another level tonight. But Clarkson, I think he got hit with some little BS fouls because the Hawks definitely got away with a few things out there. Even though we shot 30 free throws, we should have had more free throws. I know people say that's greedy, but hey, we deserve what we deserve, and we deserve more free throws. But Clarkson was really good out there tonight on the defensive end. It's just giving that effort. You know what I'm saying? When you give that effort, that's what we get. We get a win. We look great out there. I think with the Hackimich, we could have went to Sohan or even Diawara at 5 for a few minutes just to spell Cat because we didn't want to bring Cat in that quick after the Hackimich tactics they was trying. But other than that, that's the only thing I really have to say about Brown is trust the bench a little bit more. We can't have guys playing close to 40 minutes a night in the first round against the Hawks. Come on, man. Rough.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. I know this is the player, but you said against the Hawks.
Against the Hawks.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
I got
bench
you.
was great in that fourth quarter that allowed Brunson to not come in. But Brunson was on pace for over 40 minutes before we started that fourth quarter really well with the bench. So
bingo.
Yeah, he just needs to trust the bench a little bit more, man. But again, great effort, everybody. Great effort.
Man, great call,
right,
man. Lopez, you definitely cooked, man. Big time.
All right, man. Appreciate you, fam.
All right. Big time salute to Lopez. You know why I like Lopez a lot? Because he touched on like at least 2 to 3 of my keys. The turnovers were really good to me. The only reason why we even had 11 turnovers is because Towns, he was a little rusty with his passing. I think that will be fine going forward. I think this is why we were even to get more separation because I know the regular season is different, but in the regular season, we've been turning the ball over. The magic number for turnovers is 14. Right? And we did that every game in the regular season. We had 14 or more turnovers. But the key thing about the turnovers is that the Atlanta Hawks thrives on it. Anytime they force 14 or more turnovers, they're 38 and 23. 38 and 23. So we got to protect the ball because that's the way they come back on you. That's the way they get more possessions. They play at a fast pace. It really should be called possessions. They just get a lot of possessions, and they are a good rebounding team despite the size. Believe it or not, they're averaging about 45 rebounds a game post Trae Young. Hold on. Y'all know I got all the goddamn numbers right here. See that? Bam. So they are a good rebounding team. Don't let the size fool you. They average post Trae Young 45.1 rebounds. We're at 45.5. So we're just a 4/10 of a rebound more during the same period of time. They're getting about 33.1 defensive rebounds. What did they have tonight? I think tonight, I know they had 8 offensive rebounds, and tonight they had 32 defensive rebounds. So yes, we won the rebounding battle. But I'm cool. The only reason why I'm not tripping on the offensive rebounds because we only had 6 because we were shooting the ball well. 48% from 3, 48% from from the field. And the key thing about that, right? The key thing about that is during the regular season, we wasn't shooting the 3 ball well at all. We averaged 32% against them in the regular season. And in 3 of the games, we shot 35%, 35%, 21%, and 33%. That's what we did in the regular season. So that right there, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Playing at a level like this is going to be very hard for them to contend with us. Okay? And the key thing about this for me is that they have no adjustments. But if you hadn't seen it, go watch my 10 Keys shows. It's the last video I just dropped. The massive update. Knicks will beat the Hawks in 5. Go watch that video. It's a really good watch. You're going to see a lot of the things I was talking about in that video. A lot of it came out tonight. At least 9 of my 10 keys came out tonight. I'm not saying they watching my videos, but hey, great minds think alike. Let me see what my man Bronzeville, the Spurs fan, want to talk about. Hopefully I ain't got to get him up out of here now. That's my man's. Let's see what he talking about. Brooklyn all day. What's going on, Bronzeville Spurs fan? Where we going, man?
Oh, man.
What's up, man? We got to win tonight, man. You got to be easy, man. You got to tread lightly.
I smell food. The kitchen is open.
Food for who?
Oh,
the hell
we got
you talking
11
about?
11 and counting. Ooh. Remember we spoke about that beautiful thing called pace?
Okay, what happened with the pace tonight? You seen the team with the pace get cooked.
Well, it looked like they dictated that. It's only a matter of time before that 50% shooting from 3 doesn't happen. And
It's
maybe
not
that 11 turnovers turns into 17 or
Oh, that's
16.
definitely not happening. Oh, that's
And
definitely
it may not be against Atlanta. But woo.
Oh, God.
I saw everything I needed to see tonight.
Wemby is going to be a strong set. First of all, y'all got to win.
No. You have 11 games left to go. We're starting tomorrow. We'll get our first W.
And who you got again? You got the Portland. Oh, my. I swear to God, yo. Y'all just getting cheat codes.
Don't love us like you do.
You going to get an easy-ass series. Don't play with them dudes in Portland, though. I know they're not good. They're not a good team, but
Portland is the East, is the West Atlanta. So, we pretty much have the same series. But, I do want to, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. You know what? That's respectable right there. Let's go.
No, remember, I want you guys, but don't think I'm going to enjoy it. But I'll just say you expose yourself with a lot of what I think will be weaknesses in the future.
Hell no.
I'm telling you,
this
man,
is a bad game.
It looked like a track meet out there, right? It did at times. It looked like a track meet. The Knicks lost control of it, and I don't think they wanted to play at that pace. They had no choice, though. Those young boys were running them out the gym for a second. It's just the Knicks, they kept their composure, but I don't expect y'all to shoot 50% every night from 3 points. I don't expect y'all to have under your season average in turnovers. I don't think, and I mean, the only reason you're getting away with the fouls is because they really don't have he's shooting more threes than ever this year. I don't know why, but I think if they look at the film today and they say, you know what, put pressure on the rim a lot more because they ate y'all food under the rim. In the paint. So I think when they realize that, it's going to be tough.
Nah, they didn't eat our food in the paint. We won the paint battle tonight.
Yeah, but they did well. They did well enough. For a team that really doesn't have a dominant big, I think they did what they were supposed to do. And especially
Man,
that their
they
shot
got
selection was
cooked.
poor. They did. I don't expect. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't expect them to beat you out in a series. I'm just scouting
Right,
for your
I got you.
weaknesses. For your weaknesses, and I think that right
Oh
there,
man.
they turn up the pace. Turn up the pace, and I feel like that is something you guys could not control. And Super Brunson in the first quarter, good job. What do you have? 29? What do you have? 19 in
Yeah,
the
he
first
had
quarter?
19. His name is Brunson Jordan, by the way, man. You
No,
gotta put
no,
some
he's
respect on my man's name.
Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson Brunson. Yeah, I get it. I do.
Oh
But he's
God, you
a
gotta
third
stop.
team All NBA player. I get it. I'll give him his respect. I do. He
Wait,
earned it
what?
tonight.
Man, listen, you're doing
Third
too
All
much,
NBA team.
Bronzeville.
He's
You're doing too
second
much. You do.
team.
Nah, he should be first team, but we
No,
know
no,
the
no,
cheat
no, no.
code
Let's
because
not do that.
Wemby plays 64 games,
Let's not
Cade
do that.
plays 63, and Luca
The
plays
NBA,
62. They
the
cheated
NBA
for
saw
y'all.
that coming, and they said, we cannot have Brunson in the first.
They
Luca,
cheated for y'all.
Luca, and Cade. Let's get that. Wemby got his 65. Thank you, Nick.
Nah, he got 64.
Shout out to the Cup game.
He got 64.
Shout out to the Cup game. It
Cheat
counts.
codes. Yeah, I swear to God, the league, boy. It's cool because we're going to get this championship. I'm coming to Bronzeville. And, yo, man, we're going to have a nice video. You're going to be wearing the Knicks jersey. I'm going to wear a Knicks jersey, too.
Oh,
and we're going to represent. We're going to go to your old block, too.
No, I don't know. That's a safety hazard if I wear a Knicks jersey. But I do see a future. I do see the Knicks' future, including Giannis, just by this game here.
Oh, hey, easy. Hold on. You trying to get me in trouble. Come on, though. I can't talk about Giannis. I'm
Not
not
at all. I
allowed to
just
talk
enjoy
about
the victory.
Giannis.
I just want to congratulate you guys.
All right. Thank you, Bronzeville. Thank you, Bronzeville.
You're at what, 11 now? All right, we got 11 to go.
Yes, thank you, Bronzeville. I appreciate you, man.
Night, my brother.
All right, man. Big time.
All right.
By the way, that's my man, the Bronzeville Spurs fan. We had a debate we did. If you missed it, go check it out. Fire debate. The 3 question was, who has a better chance to win the championship? Who will win in the series? And who has the better bench? I cooked them. Big time salute to the Bronzeville Spurs fan. Represent. And we have a bet that if the Spurs and the Knicks make it to the finals, when the Knicks win, he has to wear a Knicks jersey. And I'm going to come to Bronzeville and we're going to film it. And then on the flip side, he has a Rick Brunson shirt he created that I got to do something with. So, but yeah, salute to that brother, man. I don't think we're going to. I'm keeping it real. I have no faith in the Spurs making the finals. I have no faith in the Pistons making it to Eastern Conference. I have no faith. Zero faith. I think they both are going to run into competitive teams that are going to take them out. Get my man Tugboat. Tugboat, what's good?
What's happening, man?
See the Bronzeville Spurs fan calling up trying to steer some controversy.
Yeah, I ain't paying him no mind, but I'm paying him a little mind because I'm just over here drinking and thinking. What's up with New York residents becoming Spurs fans? Because I seen Cam rocking the Spurs jacket too. Is that a normal thing?
Let me tell you something about New York City.
What's the origin story?
About half of the city is definitely nicked out.
Right.
Then the other city, they other people fans. We got LeBron fans. We got Laker fans. We got all of that. All of that's in New York.
I get the Kobe fans.
Right. We got all types of fans.
But y'all don't have
in New York.
Y'all don't have Bulls fans from the Jordan days, right?
Hell yeah. But a lot of fair weather people was Bulls fans back. What? Back in the day?
Yeah, I'm talking about now though. Or are they gonna be out when the Bulls pop out?
Nah. Ain't no Bulls fans now. Hell nah. Ain't no Bulls fans. Hell no. Remember, the Bulls fans in the 90s, they were fair weather fans.
Right.
They didn't stay in the 2000. Trust me, they didn't. They didn't stay in the 2000. Probably a lot of them became LeBron fans, believe it or not, or Kobe or something like that.
Yeah, they follow the player.
They follow the player, right? Yeah, we got a lot of player people in New York City, especially. But you got Laker fans. You got some Miami people in New York. They might be Heat fans. You got some of that.
Right, but after the Spurs Knicks finals, how do y'all have Spurs fans in New York. I'm confused at that.
Well, he's gonna tell you that because he go back to Rod Strickland days. So once Rod Strickland got traded to the Spurs, he wound up staying with the Spurs. He didn't follow Rod Strickland.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he
Yeah.
followed the player too.
Yeah, he followed Rod, and then he stayed when Rod left.
I got you. So he's a
Because they
St.
had
John.
David Robinson.
He's a St. John's fan too, because ain't that who he's coaching?
I don't know if he's a St. John's fan. I know he's a Giants. Is he a Giants fan? He's a fan of another New York team. I just can't remember which one it was.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was just over here just drinking that thing, and I was like, I'm gonna waste my call back on that because I always want to know that origin story of how New York residents. Cause like I said, I'm from Virginia. We orphans, so
Right.
we have to pick our teams. But I always been curious on how New York residents end up not being Knicks fans, or even like, I guess Brooklyn Nets. If you want to pick that poison, how you choose
It
that?
really hurts. It hurts to see Brownsville people, especially, become fans of other teams. I got my other man, Ill Will from the Ville. He a Net fan, but he used to be a Knicks fan.
He used to be a
And
Knicks
he was
fan.
like, he used to be a Knicks fan, but he became a Net fan
He was
because the
following
Knicks kept
Jay-Z.
dropping the ball. Yeah, when Jay-Z, yeah, he was a Jay-Z fan. There
He
you
was a
go.
big, yeah, he
That's
was
what
a
it
Rock
is too.
Nation. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, a lot of these Brooklyn cats are Jay-Z fans, which is fair.
yeah.
So when they started that, they jumped on board
And
with that.
then Jay-Z left the Nets. Because
And Jay-Z got the
I don't
hell
even
up
think
out
he
of
owns
here.
minority stake in them no more.
No, he does not. He
Yeah.
got up out of there.
Okay.
He got up out of there. Yep.
Yeah,
So
that was just by curiosity.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I just wanted the origin story on that because I was like, yo, what's up with that?
Yeah, I'm
That's
telling
odd.
you right now, when I was in school though, them goddamn Bull fans used to get us. Oh my God. Goddamn Bulls fans,
Yeah,
man. I'm telling you.
that ball headed man from Chicago.
Oh my God. Then everybody had Jordan. But you see, the cats from the 80s, I know why they like Jordan, because that was before he was a rival.
Right.
So that's why they wear the sneakers and stuff like that.
Yep.
But me, I'm from the 90s.
So what you wearing? You wearing the BK Knights? What you wearing?
Man, I was wearing everything else besides his. I had
You wearing the Ewings?
KGs, I had Kobe's, I probably did have the Ewins too. Yep, when I was younger. You know, a Jerry Stack. I had everything
You had the Stackhouses?
besides, man, everything, dog. Anything. Grant Hill, whatever Grant Hill had.
Would you rocking the Pippins too?
Hell no.
Okay, all right. I just want to see.
Hell no. Come on, what you talking about, dog? Hell no. That was never in life. Do you hear me?
Yeah, but I know we didn't hear his perspective. How'd you feel about the game tonight?
Well, I did say a couple of things. I mean, yo, to be honest, man, when you look at like I didn't write this tonight, right? I thought that the game was really good. Like you could nitpick, but when you look at, all right, so this was my keys, right?
Okay.
Dominate the first quarter.
Right, we did that.
We did that. Defend the paint is defending the paint is more important than the three.
Did we do
technically
that, or did Jalen Brunson dominate the first quarter? What do you say?
I think that we won the first quarter. What I was trying to say was winning the first quarter because in every game that was won by each team this season, they won the first quarter.
Okay.
So when I say dominate the first quarter, we did do that. We had the lead going into the second. That's really what I was talking. I was emphasizing that and the fact that we were, starting slow.
Right.
So I thought we did a great job of turning up the heat there, right? Defending the paint is more important than the three. They only had 42 paint points.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They only had one quarter where they was killed. I can't remember if it was the third or the second. They had one quarter where they were like killing us from two. Right? And then prioritize the 2-point shot over the 3-ball. I don't think we did that to the full degree, but we did win the paint battle. And we were dominant in the paint, especially in the first half.
I kind of agree with Brownsville though, as far as like
the
rebound session. Yeah, the rebound session. I felt like we could have dominated a lot more. I guarantee we're gonna see that in the next game. But I was kind of confused. I felt like Mitch, especially when Mitch minutes, I felt like he was downplaying to the opposition on the boards when he first got in.
Well, they are a good rebounding team, sir. Like,
okay,
don't let the size fool you. They're averaging 0.4 less for rebound than we did post Trae Young.
And that's without
So,
Jock Landale?
and that's mostly without Jock Landale, because when they
Okay.
get him, they got him after Trae Young deal. They got him.
Okay.
So yeah, they've been rebounding the ball even when he wasn't there. So, I know that they're good, and they're a good defensive rebounding team too.
Right. Okay, yeah, because I was keeping my
So,
eye on that because I was watching the boys. I'm like, that first half, I was like, I'm not really feeling the
they
boys on our
gang
side.
rebound. They gang rebound. Johnson rebounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Daniels is all right rebounder.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the big guys.
Okongwu, yeah, and who's the other guy? Who's the other big they have?
Guy.
Yeah, Guy. Yeah, he was doing all right on the boys too the first half.
Yeah, he weighed 200 pounds.
Yeah, I know. But you
right?
said size don't matter though. You said size don't matter.
Not technically. Not technically. Then I said take them to fourth quarter with a lead. We did that. All of my keys we did.
Yeah, I know. No, you hit it on the head, man. You hit it on the head. No, pause. But yeah, you did that. How'd you feel about Cat as far as his first half? I thought it was an interesting first half because it was like we were facilitating the offense through him from the top of the key, and I kind of liked that. I wasn't really mad that he wasn't scoring in that first half. But what's your opinion on that?
I didn't like the turnovers.
Yeah, it was forced.
It was forced, but it's the rust. He'll be better in game 2. I got faith that he'll be better in game 2. I got faith that he's going to be more dominant because he was averaging 28 and 13. No, 28 is 14. Hold on, I'll tell you. I got it right here. He was averaging like 28 and 14 against them in the regular season. So, that right there. I mean, man, that's domination, dog. He looking like Shaq out there.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even say Shaq. I'm gonna jump over the line. I know it's gonna sound a little crazy. I felt like he was trying to get in his Jokic bag.
Okay, you can say Jokic.
I felt like he was trying to get
28.5.
his Jokic bag because he was more looking for the assist more than he was looking for the shot.
Right. Which is cool. We take that.
In the first half,
help get Brunson going.
But when you see it, but when you see it's not going, that's when you see in the second half, he was like, all right, let me just go ahead and get these buckets real quick. Let me get these boys. Let me get these buckets. He ain't get it. I don't think he got a double though, right?
Hold on. Let me go to the box score. I know Hart led the team in rebounds. Hart had 14. No, he didn't get the double. He had 8. But I take the 8, 25 and 8. I take that.
I take the 25 and 8 for sure. For sure. And like I said,
100%.
that was what a soft first half. So I'm cool with that because he was they were trying out something different in that first half. And that's why I appreciated it. That's why I wasn't too worried about it in that first half when it just looked kind of wonky. I was like,
By the way, look, he was out in 30.9 minutes. He averaged 28.5 and 13.5 rebounds.
Yeah, see, yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Exactly. Right. And then look, he did take 5 3-pointers. So that's a good.
But how many hit though? He hit what, 2 of them?
Oh no, I'm saying the regular season, he went 50% from 3 at shooting 2.5 out of 5.
What did he hit tonight though? He hit 2 out of what? 3? 2 out of 4?
Tonight he went 3 for 4.
3 for 4. Okay, see. Oh. Yeah, and they were nice shots too. They were great shots.
They ain't seen nothing yet, man. Listen, they ain't Tugboat. Trust me, they ain't seen nothing yet.
I know because Deuce is still warming up. Shamit's getting back in his bag. I like what I saw to Shamit. Like I said, when our bench comes on the floor, I'm never worried. I don't know how you feel, but I feel a little bit more comfortable when our bench is on the floor because they got that spark. They got that spark, and JB just on the side watching, and then when he comes in, he just closes the game. It's
100%
poetic every time.
Yeah, and you know what? Another beautiful wrinkle too that I think that probably people didn't pay attention to or not really paying attention to. I said this not this year, but I used to always say this, and I said it even during the season. You got to play Mitch in the beginning of the second quarter, well, the double big. But I like in the playoff setting, you want Mitch to play beginning of second quarters and fourth quarters. No Hacker Mitch. No Hacker Mitch.
Yeah, because you play him in the beginning. If they try to hack him, Mitch, like who was that? Figgy was saying that earlier. You hack him out. he's gonna sit down, and now you got JB at the line for the whole second half of those quarters. Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that he was doing that too. You know.
Yeah, that was fire. No, yeah, we played a great game today, man, and I think it's only gonna get better from here on out. I like what we did today. It was a little experimental, but we knew we were dominating these guys. And the next game, I think we're gonna
A
you
real
might as well
blowout to the end.
yeah, but I said you might as well put that clip out on why we're gonna beat the Hawks by 20 points. You might
I
as well
might
put
have to
that
do
video.
that on Monday. Yeah, I
You
might
might
have to
have
do
to.
that on Monday.
But all right, man.
100%. Thank you, Tugboat. I appreciate you, family.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Stay blessed.
All right. That's my man, OKF Nation Plus. By the way, we're going to talk about that Dolan tomorrow. Members only Sunday. We're going to talk about the Dolan thing tomorrow. Hold on. Let me get my man AP. First of all, AP. He said he was a bullheaded guy out of Chicago fan in the 1980s because, oh, right, he was from Brooklyn. I know that. I became a Knicks fan in 91. Did I pick wisely? Ooh. Hey, I'm gonna say you picked wisely, man. Salute to New York City. But see, you AP, you a part of that crew because you're a little older than me. Like my dad and them. Y'all seen him in the 80s and fell in love with him. Y'all was like, yo, that dude is nice and his sneakers look good. I'm gonna get the sneakers. So I see why the older cats really rock with Jordan like that. And then the 90s cats, you got the cats who don't give a damn about basketball like that. The sneakers are fly, so they're gonna get the sneakers. But me, I'm a hardcore. I always been a hardcore basketball fan. Right? Matter of fact, I went to the park earlier today. No one really showed up. But some kids and whatever, and some dads was out there, working on their games and stuff, and I'm just sitting there watching them, work with I'm somebody who really loves basketball, not just Knicks I love the game, period, and so, for me, coming into my Knicks fandom, I took it very serious. I was young and I took it very serious, so. I used to cry real tears when we lost. Like, for real. Like, real tears, yo. Every year that we faced them. It was serious, man. So, that's why I don't rock with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. My man AP says, remember spot-built sneakers? Spot-built sneakers? I'm not sure what you mean by spot built. What was spot built sneaker? That might be a little before me. I don't remember that. I'm not gonna cap. AP, I don't remember spot built sneakers. Hold on, let me look it up. Maybe I just don't remember. Maybe I do know it because that's what happened. I had to look it up for the Boston baked beans. Hold on, let me look that up. Let me see. Spot built sneakers. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, AP. Oh, okay. Yeah, spot build sneakers. Okay. Nah, I never owned spot build sneakers. Yeah, I see the spot built Sonic low sneakers. I know what you're talking about. I do remember these. I never wore it though. But I do remember these though, AP. From back in the days. Okay. See, sometimes I gotta Google it. Yeah, I never wore them though. I never had a pair. Oh, okay. They still got them too, I'm not sure if you still rock them or you still get them. All right. See, look, and this is a little bit before my time, but I do remember them. Yeah, that was the 80s, right? Right. Yeah, that was before my time, but I do remember them though. Salute to my man AP. He said that was the 80s. I thought 93 was our year. 93, I was very young, but I was all right. So I was very young, but when the 92 team with McDaniels, when we took them to 7, I was like, yo, we could beat the Bulls. I was mad young, though. We could beat the Bulls. And we didn't beat the Bulls. we did beat the Bulls, And remember, I'm mad young. So I'm mad optimistic. You know, when you're young and you a fan, you just mad optimistic. So you think you can win every goddamn year. So and then, you know, watching the games, you know, my dad, that's when he was really heavy into it. And I was just following my dad mostly, the OG Knicks fan. And yeah, it just hurt, man. It hurt. 94 hurt too. Because 94 was when I really was like beginning to get into the basketball bag. You know, then I was more into it like 95, 96 for sure. I was really, you know, like more knowledgeable about basketball too. During that time frame. So yeah. These are before my time though, the spot built. I never had those. For the record. Damn, so now we gotta talk about the boss tomorrow. I just thought about that. Look at my man Tubbo Taylor. He says Atlanta Hawks, Jordan Sparks, Rosa Parks, Knicks and what? Hey, he said, hey yo, Tugboat, you said Jordan Sparks, Rosa Parks. Damn. What the hell? That's like a hell of a hell of a range right there. Definitely that's the energy, man. I hope you seen it tonight. I'm gonna do a I got the podcast on Monday, right? So I'm trying to see what I should do. What time is that? That Monday game is at 8:00. I'm gonna try to do 2 shows on Monday. I'm gonna try to do 2 shows. Cause I really want to do like a game preview kind of show. I just gotta figure out when am I gonna do it. And then tomorrow I would like to do a show too. Tomorrow is Sunday, nothing but playoff basketball is on. So I'm gonna come up with some stuff. But tomorrow, members only Sundays, we're gonna be talking about the boss man and this whole thingy and you know, divide and conquer tactics, man. Now we gotta worry about the owner and all these things. And I'm like, man, I just want to enjoy Knicks basketball, dog. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm gonna save that for unfiltered members only. So if you're not a member, you want to get down, we're gonna talk about that. Randall, I see you still in the chat. I'm not sure if you want to call back. You know, you could if you wanted to use that call back. That's up to you. You let me know if you do. But we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, 100%. And if you are a channel member already, get inside the Discord server. You missed the conversation. We were going crazy today. We started talking about salary. It was wild. It's a great. See, oh man, I see somebody in the chat talking about some British Knights. Salute to you. See, that's before my days. I'm in the 90s, y'all. 90s is me. 80s, I was too little. I didn't know what the hell was going on. 90s, that's me. That's my era. Okay. Once it got to like 92, 93, 94, especially like 93, 94, 95, that's when I really was understanding what was going on. Still from a kid perspective, but I had more sense. You know, I had a little bit of sense. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. And there's gonna be a panel discussion as well, Figgy. By the way, to all the channel members, if y'all gonna be in there tomorrow, be prepared to jump on the panel. We're gonna have a panel discussion. I know we got the playoffs. I'm probably gonna do it around like maybe noon, a little afternoon. That's when I usually do the members only Sundays. So you know, we could bug out, have fun, and talk about the boss and talk about the playoffs and talk about, you know, the Knicks. Is gonna be pretty exciting. Yep. Man, but listen, y'all, salute to everybody in the building. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to do a show tomorrow for sure. And I got members only Sunday. So I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a game breakdown too. A breakdown kind of video with me breaking down the different elements of the game. Salute to the game night people. I mean, you know what I mean? I cracked it open. I'm still not done, but you know, it's a lot. But big time salute to everybody in the building. I do appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till next time, as always, go.